Alright everybody, let's give this another try here. Alright, check to see if everybody can hear me, if anybody's in here yet. Yeah, I was trying to get this thing all figured out. I had the phone sitting on one thing with my ring light and it was going crazy, and then it was telling me to flip it around and it wasn't working, so I had to switch it and put it in another stand. Yeah, what's up, Alan? Will? Big Rick? Thanks for coming in on my first live stream here. I just wanted to kind of really do a test, see how this is all going to work, and check the lighting, check the volume and all that, see if it's all good. Alright, well, I guess I should get my glass. Where did I put that? I just had a glass too for Kanan's live. And pour something up. Here, let me find my glass. Yeah. Yeah, I knew it wasn't far away. But yeah, I just wanted to be able to get on here and chat with everybody kind of maybe once a week or so. The hardest problem I'm having with is just trying to come up with things to do for content to get the subscribers up and all that. So I'm going to try to do a hunt tomorrow while the wife's at the hospital. She'll be sleeping, so she won't mind if I duck out for... Looks like there's a liquor store like 5 minutes away, and it's one I haven't been to before, so I looked online. It looked like it had some interesting stuff in it, so I'm hoping maybe they'll let me film in there and throw some more content up. Yeah, I'm sure. I couldn't tell when I first hit the button if the thing went live or not. And then I'm sitting over here messing with all this stuff. Then I look up and I'm like, well, is it on or is it not? Then I hit the button. Then I started fooling around with the phone and all that. And I was like, all right, forget it. Just shut it off and start over and get it all set up. I should have been getting this set up while Kanan was doing his live. I just kind of decided at the last minute to give this a go tonight. Got to figure out something to pour up here. Let's see. Oh, hell, I know what to go with. Go with the Crittenid's Cut Above, a.k.a., as we call it, Angel's Piss. How's the lighting on this thing? Is that light too bright? I'm trying to decide whether or not I need to turn that down or not. Oh yeah, the chloroform works good on the kids, man. That'll keep them staying up half the night, if you know what I mean. How should I deal with heartburn? And we're giving medical advice now too? Pretty sure if I ask my doctor anything about that, the next thing I know, he'll be telling me to give up something else I love. Probably tell me to quit drinking and eating all the foods that I like. It usually seems to be their answer for everything. I've decided that I need to get a table or something for this laptop to put it off to the side because this other table's too short and my old ass eyes can't hardly even see this thing. I thought about pulling the glasses off because the ring light's just going crazy on my glasses, but then it goes back to what I said before. I can't see shit on the monitor, so back on they go. I'm still laughing at that chloroform comment, Will. Some good shit right there. Yeah, it's Dr. Will, as we call him around here. He's always doling out the medical advice. All right, well, boy, that pour went down easy. Always does, though. Jeez. It's got to be higher end baking soda, not Arm& Hammer. I thought Arm & Hammer was high end baking soda. Damn, Will. What the hell kind of shit do you buy, man? I'll be perfectly honest with you. I didn't know there was such thing as high end baking soda. Shit, everything's got too many additives. That's what's wrong with this world with all the food and everything that we eat, right? Don't tell me Will's a closet vegan or something, man. He's not talking about all this health shit all of a sudden. He's from Texas and probably doesn't even eat steak, does he? Alright, let's see. Shit. Yeah, this one behind me is a tough one to pick off of because, man, it's kind of my better stuff, if you know what I mean. Since Queasy's not here, I could always crack out the Mother Yuckus, as he calls it. What's up, Chad? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you subscribing. I enjoy watching your channel, too. I'll tell you what, since I started this YouTube thing a couple of weeks ago, I have a newfound respect for content creators. It's way more work than I ever thought it would be, and I think the hardest thing is just coming up with content that not everybody else has done, but, you know, with us doing bourbon, we're all in basically doing the same thing, but just trying to do something a little bit different than what everybody else is doing. And then questioning how often you should be posting videos and all that. So, yeah, I've got a newfound respect for the guys who do this kind of full time or way more than I do it. What's up, Al? Yeah, I'd like to say I'm getting creator's block, but I haven't created enough to even be considered, you know, having creator's block yet. Man, this stuff is so dang good, man. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with Queasy, why he doesn't like this. I mean, I'm not a big American single malt guy, but there's a few of them I like, and this is one of them, and the Stranahan's. Al, this is the Kanan. This is Kanan's pick. The 129 proof one that he did. I really enjoy the this other one, the Founders Reserve 2, I think it is. The one that, like the red Twizzler bomb. Yeah, Founders Reserve 2, I think this was. Oh, yeah, man, this is. Yeah, red licorice, baby. I love this one. Yeah, Kanan's pick is good too. It's definitely different than the Founders with the licorice. And I didn't get Al or anybody get the Founders Reserve 3. I didn't get that one. I know they're out of the 2, and I should have got another one. I don't have a backup, so I've been kind of nursing this one a little bit. But Kanan's bottle, I have 2 of them. Yeah, I prefer the Founders too. I think that red licorice thing works better for me, but I still do like this one. Well, actually, I've got less of this one than I do of the Founders Reserve too. But I think I drink this one a little bit more because I have a backup, and I'm kind of holding off on the Founders Reserve because I just don't have another one behind it, and that's why I've been debating whether or not I want to pick up the third one. I'm trying to think, what's that other American single malt that I've just had recently that I like? I think I got one other one that I like besides the Stranahan's and the Brother Justice. And now it's slipping my mind. I like it so much I can't even remember what it is now. Huh. Oh, you do have the third one, huh, Al? Yeah, well, just keep hanging on to the box. You're just going to keep throwing stuff in there. There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, I don't expect anybody to ship like I do. I'm just kind of weird about that. I don't know why. I shipped out a bottle yesterday. I bought it, and I had it sent out within an hour after I bought it. It's crazy. James had several cases of the Founders Reserve 3? Did he buy them for the store or did he buy them for himself? So he's a big American single malt guy then. What's going on? I don't see, and ever since YouTube changed some of these names on here, some of these people, I'm like, I should know who they are, but then some I do and some I don't. So excuse me if I don't address you by name. I'm assuming Chief Rob 1023. You are Rob since court. Al said Rob, but yeah, I just it's hard to keep track of these names after a while when they changed them all up. Of course, I didn't help too that I just changed mine as well since I changed everything over to my channel name. So I even think at first a couple of guys this evening in Kanan's live didn't even know it was me. Yeah, all right. Yeah, it's pissing me off. I can't remember that American single malt now. Keep staring at the shelf like it's gonna come to me magically or something. No. I definitely need a better setup down here. I mean, I'm basically right off my living room where I have my shelves at, but I've got this one behind me, and then I got one here in front of me, and then by the one in front of me, I've got a little storage unit in there that I keep all my backup bottles, and then this barrel right here is completely full, and I just kind of slide it over and use it as a table because I feel like the barrel kind of gives it the, a cool aesthetic, but it's kind of hard to sit around this, and there's not much room on it, honestly. I was going to say, if I can get a little table for the laptop to put it off to the side, I'd have more room to put bottles on here and all that, which would look a little bit more impressive than this laptop does. But yeah, I'd be able to, throw the bottles up there as I was having them, but so let me see. Somebody was asking in the live earlier with Kanan about the ampersand. I haven't had that in a little bit, so I'll crack a little bit of that. God dang, that cork is, I always feel like it's going to break, man. That thing is, even if you wet that thing, it still feels like it's going to break. See if I can get a little in that cork to keep it from freaking being so dang dry. Yeah, this Optimus is good stuff. I mean, I think you got to like Tokai to really be into it, but I mean, for what it is, for $125, it's hard to beat. Turn it around. I'll tell you what I can do. Give you a lot of room there to turn it off. How about that? And probably all these damn things, these motion sensor lights going off are driving everybody crazy too. I think when I did my first video, the wife told me, she goes, just turn those things off. She said, because every time you move, they're off, on, off, on, off, on, and it's just messing with everybody, I'm sure. Oh, so you're working out of town, huh, Al? Yeah, I hope you're not commuting, because, man, that I-25 traffic between the Springs and Denver is for the damn birds, man. Just when we're up there on trips and we go up there, it's just like, there's no such thing as a good time to be on I-25 and think there's not going to be any traffic. Because even if it's a low traffic time, somebody's going to screw up and have a wreck or do something to just jam everything up. Yeah, I've always wondered about that shit. Why is it backwards when you're watching a video? And what can I do to make it not do that? Because my OCD, that shit drives me crazy looking at stuff backwards. Is there a setting you can put on there to where, on your phone, to where it doesn't do that? Well, yeah, Denver and Cheyenne's a whole different animal than Colorado Springs and Denver. I lived in Colorado Springs back in the 80s, and I remember when there was just nothing in between Colorado Springs and Denver. You'd get a little bit of something in Castle Rock, and then it was middle of nothing again, and then it would go into Denver. And I swear those two cities have grown together. Yeah, I'm using my phone, though. I'm not using a laptop. And that's another thing. I need to figure out what the best thing is to use. Drinking the ampersand Optimus 15-year buff turkey Tokai finish. So damn good. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to coach me on all this equipment. I'm just trying to start off with it with just the bare bones stuff. Use my phone. I got some cheesy ring light back there because I thought I might need that because it is kind of dark back in here. And it serves as a phone holder to do videos with too, but that didn't cost a lot of money either. So, and this mic was, $20 or whatever else. So I just tried to get some cheap stuff to get it going because I was like, I don't know how long I'm going to stick with this. Got 57 subscribers, which is about 56 more than I thought I was going to get. I figured my wife or somebody would be about the only one. You know what? I'll pour one of these bottles I got yesterday because I know not too many people have this one. Chick will see this damn thing and lose his damn mind. Conviction single barrel pick from Brad's Bourbon Reviews that he just did on February the 21st, and I've already got the bottles. They bottle them the same day that they do the pick, and then it's in North Carolina. And then he had a buddy of his drive them down to Orlando, and then Brad boxed them all up and sent them all out last week, and I just got them yesterday. So I got two of the single barrels, 109 proof, and then I got two of his double oaked as well. I think the double oak's like 106.2, I think, but this double oak is insane, man. It is. I feel like you guys are always looking at the back of my head because I'm constantly digging around on this shelf. No, it's hard to tell, but this is the double oak, but I don't know if you can see the color difference in there, but it's insanely dark. I mean, it's crazy. And I'll pour that next because this thing is fantastic. I mean, it's probably one of the best double oaks I've had. And that's saying a lot because I'm a big double oak guy. Chick, chick, chick. I know, isn't it crazy how dark that is? I mean, it's insane, man. I don't know what the age is on this. I think it's almost 6 years. I think they said, but I don't know, something about that North Carolina heat. The whiskey prison. It's an old prison that they converted into a distillery. If you don't know the story, hence the name Conviction. I'll say the single barrel is good, but this double oak is a whole nother level. If I had it to do over again, I'd have bought 4 bottles of this and none of this. And it's not because this is bad, it's just how good this is. I mean, if you haven't seen any of Brad's Bourbon Reviews on YouTube, and he talks about how special this double oak is, he's not kidding. I mean, it's crazy good. Yeah, I can't sit here and get too tanked up tonight. The wife's got a procedure tomorrow at the hospital, so she's got to be there at 8:30 in the morning, and it's a good 45-minute drive from here, which for me is not that big of a deal because I get up at usually 3 o'clock in the morning to be at work at 5 o'clock, so having to leave at 7:45 isn't a big deal. What's going on, Dizzy? Sorry, I'm trying not to spend too much time looking at the laptop and try to look forward, but then I can't talk to everybody on the chat without looking to see what's on here. Yeah, I definitely need a bigger table over here to the right where I can have the laptop sit over here and I can kind of just look straight ahead and not be constantly looking this way. But that's all in the growing pains. It's just like everything else. When I screwed up my microphone on my bourbon hunt, I tested it in the car and it sounded fine. And then I don't know if I was talking at a different tone or what when I got in the store. I had it clipped. I had it clipped up here, and I think it was just too close to my big ass mouth. So I think if I would have clipped it about halfway down my shirt, it would have been fine. Honestly, the store I was in was quiet enough. I probably could have just used the mic off the phone and it would have been fine, but I didn't want to risk going in there and shooting the whole thing and then coming back and finding out the audio was garbage. You can message on Discord. Dude, let me tell you, Dizzy, I am like technologically challenged when it comes to some of that shit. Discord? Who's Discord? Our Discord? In Whiskier? Because shit, nobody uses that thing. Now I'm going to have to go look. Of course, be on my phone, and my phone's up there, so I'll have to look at it later. Alright, dude. I wasn't ignoring you. I just don't. I go into Discord every once in a while. I'll get notifications, it seems like, but I don't think I got anything. There's obviously some other channels that I'm on that are way more active on Discord than Kanan's is, but. Well, yeah, getting samples is important. Shit, yeah, it's important. You probably want to send me a whole bunch of cretinins, don't you? Yeah, I'll go in and look at it, man. I wish Patreon had some kind of way to private message. Like when you see somebody on there and you could just click on their name and send them a PM. I don't know why they don't have that. Because if we didn't have the Discord really for Whiskey, or like I said, nobody really uses, you really wouldn't have a way to do it. And that's why we end up doing, you know, all the stuff that you say not to do. Hey, here's my phone number. Just shoot me a text. And then you put it out there for everybody and their brother to see. But, you know, everybody and their brother could call you or leave you a text, and it could just be right next to that guy who fucking keeps calling me, whose name is Spam Likely. Yeah, that fucking guy's calling me all the time. And no, my car doesn't need a new extended warranty. Oh, jeez. All right, Robbie, now I know who you are. So as soon as you said 318, baby, I got it now. I didn't put two and two together, brother. Yeah, you know all about my 1 hour turnaround on a bottle shipment yesterday. That was actually a land speed record even for me. All right, I'm gonna pour up this motor oil. Yeah, there's a lot of things on Dizzy on Patreon that I wish were a little bit better. I mean, like I said, the messaging between a effing edit button. I mean, damn. It's like sometimes you type something on there and you're like, damn, that sounds like shit. And all we have is a bunch of message deleted shit on the damn page because it's like, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. And it's so damn bad I have to delete it, retype it. Dude, that king cake is nuts, man. No, Dizzy, it wasn't that I didn't believe you. It's just that Barrel King did a video and their website said it was damn bourbon. That's what I couldn't get. I'd be shocked if that thing's 100% rye or whatever because I'm not a big rye guy. I mean, for me, the only ryes I'm really into are the Michter's Barrel Strength rye. Any of the Jack Daniels ryes are good. And that's really about it for me. I mean, that king cake was a game changer for me too. But yeah, rye for me is not a big thing. So I was a little concerned buying those Barrel King bottles. One, at the price point, and B, that whole hassle of becoming a Barrel King member and doing all that. So, what's up, Gilbert? Gilbert's back in the mainland now after his little trip to Hawaii, living the good life. And I almost bought one of those old Zach Fluck Off bottles too, man, and I should have. That is cool. If nothing else, it's a cool ass bottle. I thought about it for a couple of minutes, and if anybody's watched my bottle haul video from January, it's extensive. In February's that I'm about to film is slightly less, but still quite a bit. I need to slow the hell down on these bottles. Well, we need to poke around on each other's only drams there, Gilbert, because I need to return the favor. I know some of the stuff you sent Queasy. It's some good stuff. And I'm not one to let somebody send me a bunch of stuff and me not repay you, that's for sure. God dang. Gee. I should have bought 4 of these. Damn, I should have bought 4 of those. It's crazy good. So, yeah. Yeah, because wasn't old Zach I think I saw it in a Bruzel video that he bought one of their buff turkeys or whatever else. He was talking about how it was one of the best buff turkeys he had had. So when I saw that old Zach and that gigantic, tater sticker on the back of it, I was like, I was really, really intrigued by it, and I should have bought it. Dude, I used to not be a wild turkey guy at all. I was kind of like Kanan. I used to just steer clear of wild turkey. I think the first wild turkey that I really got that kind of turned me was the same with him, was WB Saffel. And I bought one of those on a whim in Florida. My dad lives in Orlando, and I made a lot of trips to Florida last year because my mom got sick with cancer, and I ended up having to make like 6 trips back and forth. And so I did a lot of bourbon hunting in Florida last year, and Florida's got some weird deals with their bourbon. Like, Weller can only be sold by the ABC store in Florida. They own all the rights to Weller in the entire state. And they take all the Weller and they put it in their vault system, kind of like Total Wine does for Grand Reserve or whatever else. So until you spend like, I don't know how much money you have to spend to get vault status, but then you have to get an invite to go in there, and then you might find a Weller in there when you get your invite, but it doesn't guarantee you there's going to be one in there. So occasionally they'll throw a Weller Special Reserve in the store at the ABC store, but other than that, all the rest of them are in the vault. You have to get an invite. And I guess if you go in the vault without an invite and they see that you went in there, they'll lock you out for like 6 to 10 months or whatever else, and they won't give you an invite to come back in. They'll lock you out. So just some strange rules they got. But, it's like any other state, just, different distribution or whatever else. So, I mean, you can go into, we were talking about Early Times Bottled and Bond, which I know Will's not a big fan of. But every store I went into in Florida, it was $13.99. And I saw one store, I think it was $10.99 on sale. Another store I walked into, like 13th Colony Bourbon, which is normally like, $45 to $50. He's selling it for like $27.99. He had a Old Forester single barrel proof store pick, $74.99. So, I mean, just a different animal in Florida. You just gotta temper your expectations of what you're looking for and know what you can get there. But yeah, I've done pretty good in there. I'm gonna say what some of the ones I got last year in there. I got this old Charter French Oak. I mean, these things are hard to find. I think I got this for $99. It was just sitting on the shelf. I didn't even have to ask for it. And then this year I got the old Charter Finest Oak here in town for like $86 or something like that. The Finest Oak is better than the French Oak, by the way. I'm trying to see what else. I got my first Detling when I was in Florida. Got a hookup at a store, and they got me my first Detling, and the guy had given me a sample of the Detling Gold Wax, and that's when I realized I really wanted one, and I talked to him, and he scored me one, and he actually called me about it, and I had to have my stepdad go pick it up and mail it to me. Oh, I shouldn't talk about that because we're not supposed to mail whiskey. I mean, yeah, I went and picked it up later when I went to visiting. Trying to think of some other stuff that I got in Florida. The short barrel 7-year Florida State pick or whatever else. It's wild turkey juice. I mean, I'm a big short barrel fan, so all that's good. Oh, dude, the Gold Wax is completely next level. I mean, quality wise, when you try it, you feel like it's a $400 or $500 bottle. I mean, it's that damn good. But you have to like that coffee espresso note thing. So if you're not that guy, that bottle's gonna taste like a $50 bottle to you. You're not gonna want it. What is Queasy in here? Did he pop in here? Yeah, there's Queasy. Man, good to see you, brother. Yeah, man, that Champagne's Detling pick, man, that almost hurt my heart seeing that. I would love to have some more Detling for sure. That's fair, Will. I mean, everybody's palate's different. I mean, you definitely have to like that. I mean, it. I don't think that's a in the middle thing. You either love it or you hate it. Queasy's favorite bottle. Oh, the Yuckus. Yeah, I I was trying to be nice and break that out, knowing that he wasn't here, but I didn't want to hurt his heart too bad with it. I'm trying to think of what else to pour. I mean, I was talking about some stuff in Florida. I don't even know how I got there. I think part of that was just, and we'll talk about it eventually when I go over all the bottles or whatever else. I mean, I did a lot of trap. I literally last year doubled my selection because I don't like to use the word collection because collection implies that you're not drinking it, that you're just looking at it. I like to call it a selection. But yeah, I think I had last January, I might have had about 160 bottles, and I got like about 330 now, I think. And like I said, it was just 6 trips to Florida and dealing with what I was dealing with. And bourbon was kind of a little bit of a, not necessarily just drinking the bourbon, just going out and hunting and doing something was just a little bit of an escape, and just excited about seeing stuff in a different area or whatever else. And I got a little bit of a hookup at one of the stores, and the guy was taking care of me, and I got some really good bottles out of it. So yeah, I just went from 160 to 320 in a hurry. And I remember when this barrel sitting right here had bottles on the top of it and inside, and I told myself I'll never need any more bottles than this. I got more than I'll ever need, which was true. Probably having 60 to 80 bottles was more than I'd ever need, but here we are. You know, the Blacktop early times, it is better. Is it drastically better? I don't know about that, but I tell you what, do not waste your money on the $15.99 750 ml square Sazerac bottle. That thing is pure garbage. I mean, I think I took 1 or 2 pours of it and it found the sink. I mean, I was to the point where I don't have really the space for a lot more bottles anyway. I mean, granted, if I get decent bottles, I'll find space, but That wasn't even worthy of taking up any space on my shelf. Damn, Will, what the hell do you drink? Just William LaRue Weller? That's what I'm saying. Will don't do JD, no Rise, no Early Times. Yeah, I think he just drinks WLW. He drinks that shit as an everyday sipper, I think. Oh, Gilbert, I mean, yeah, you're talking about the black cap being a step up from the regular 1 liter? Yeah, it is. It is. But I mean, I'll put it to you this way. Yeah, I'd like to have the black cap, but this 1 liter bottle that we got, it's okay. I mean, for what it is, I mean, come on. I'm not going to say it's like better than 80% of the stuff I have on my bar, but I mean, like say you're in Florida and you're looking for something to have for $13.99. Tell me how you're going to beat that. And don't say that damn Samuel Grant I posted today from Safeway for $8 is going to be it. Will probably like that one. Sophisticated palate who on Will? Hell yeah. He's gonna coach us all on this shit. I tell you what, I got to pour up here. I'm gonna go get that damn bottle. This damn rare character that I was talking about in my January haul, this batch 5, 2025, fucking hazmat. I'll tell you what, you pour a half ounce of this and you do want to go night night. Shit, I don't know that I want to pour it right now. I'm not going to because I'll probably fall asleep right here in front of y'all. But man, this thing is crazy. I mean, I kind of get that Valencia vibe off of it, but it's not a VDN finish, so I don't. But then again, yeah, that's the problem I have with rare character. There's no transparency. You don't know what you're getting out of these things. Yeah, I'm like reading the back and I'm trying to come up with something that tells you what the hell it is, but fuck it. I'm gonna pour it anyway. Pour a little hazmat. Phew, man. All right. Yeah, it's orange. It just fucks you up right off the bat, right? It's like this Larrikin. So this Larrikin's purple, right? First thing I think is 1924. I swear to God, man. It must be like, I don't know if the color just gets in your head and it just fucks with your whole train of thought, man. You're right, Dizzy. I thought the same damn thing. I'm like, is it just the damn, all that orange is just buying into it? And then when I got it on this Larrikin, I'm like, dude, I need to be colorblind or something so that shit doesn't mess with me. Like backyard weeded. Well, hell yeah, dude. Backyard, that's all. That shit's all good. Black Forester Black Labels, or Old Forester Black Labels, yeah. Oof. Yeah, Baker 7 can be hit or miss for me. New Riff, ugh. I have not tried any of the Onyx and Amber. I would like to try some of that. Of course, the Toasted Pecan is good too. Okay, well, you get a little bit of a pass there, I guess. You did all right till you said New Riff. You like that millet stuff? I didn't, Dizzy. I mean, I didn't hate it. It was definitely different, though. I mean, it was a different animal for me. The bottle's cool as shit. I don't know if you've ever seen the bottle, but the bottle is really, really cool. I get you, Gilbert. The bean profile can be a little different. I kind of go back and forth on some of those, like the 114 and all that stuff. Sometimes it hits for me, sometimes it doesn't. I'm trying to think beam wise we're going to Kentucky next Saturday. We're leaving headed to Kentucky, and Beam is obviously on our list of places to visit. And I want to try that lineage, and I'm hoping I don't like it because it's $250 a bottle. Yeah, see, Sherry finished rye. Oh, that's two strikes. I mean, like I said, I'm not a big rye guy, and about the only wine finish I found that I like is VDN finish. Sherry or port or any of that stuff just never really hits for me. Knob Creek, love it. Love it. Not a big fan of the nine so much. I mean, I could admire it for what it is for 30 some dollars, for having it on your shelf and using it for a mixer or whatever else, having it. But, and especially if you're first starting out, I mean, I would say the everydayer for me is the 12, at $60. I think the 15 is the best, and it's the hardest one to find because they only made it in 20 and 21. And I've got half a bottle, and I got one behind it. I got mine. I got one in Vegas for like $106, sitting way up high on this shelf in this liquor store that had outrageous prices, but it was sitting. I mean, literally, this lady had to get up on like a 10-foot ladder and get up to that thing, and it was all the way up at the top, and it was $106. I got it last May or whatever else, and I had seen it September the year before, and I didn't buy it. And then I was all pissed I didn't buy it. I went back in May, and that same damn bottle was still sitting up there. Probably because it was up so damn high up in the air, you needed binoculars damn near to see it. So, yeah. No, the 15 is rough, man. It's a hard one to find. But I know a guy could probably send you a sample. Pretty sure. Yeah, Knob Creek is like that Eli Manning. My buddy bought that bottle last week and we tried it over here at the house. I didn't think it was that good, but that was just me. The Baker Sevens I've always heard everybody say to look at the neck tag, and if they're over 8 years old, they're a buy. I don't know if there's any truth to that. I don't know if that extra eight, extra year or whatever that's on them makes the difference, maybe. But that's one I haven't had in a very, very long time, so I'd be willing to try it again. Are you serious? For $135? Go back and buy that, and I'll buy it off of you, Nick. What are you thinking, dude? 135 plus shipping, dude. I'm your guy, man. I'll Zell you the money as soon as you tell me you got it in your sights and you can buy it. Ugh, it hurts my heart, man. I literally think that is the best Knob Creek. And I'll tell you another person that thinks that too. If you go back, if you ever follow Whiskey Weather, I know Al does. He did a Knob Creek blind when the 21 came out, and he was blinding them all. And I'm like, watch the 15 kick all of its asses. And he had never had the 15 before, and sure as shit, the 15 won. All right, Alan. Good to see you, man. Appreciate you coming in here. There are different ages on those Eli Manning picks because I think the one that Kanan has is over 10 years old. I think the one my buddy got was like 9. So obviously, if the whole damn country got bottles of that, there was a shit ton of barrels that they got picked. It ain't like it's 250 bottles and it got distributed in 50 states and every state got 5 freaking bottles. I mean, obviously, for them to be flooding the market with those things, that had to be an assload of barrels that they dumped for that. So there's obviously going to be some variation in them. So yeah, I'm not. Here's the thing: Kanan got one from the distillery that Eli Manning signed. I can assure you that that was one of the better ones that they had, if not the best barrel they had. I mean, he didn't get just any just run of the mill bottle. So, all right, Robbie, thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate it. I'm sure we'll talk. We'll talk later on chat at some point. I think I may have another bottle coming to you this weekend. Fun fact, Stapleton actually drinks his Traveler where he didn't drink originally. I would mop the fucking floor with that stuff, man. Well, hello, whoever that is. Allegedly didn't drink, huh? Well, I tell you what, if you drank that stuff that he's got his name on, you probably would drive you not to drink, because it's not that good. I mean, hell, the damn regular one just, I don't even want to try the full proof, honestly. The only full proof one I want to try right now is that, I want to try that, I do want to try that Saz Rye 125. I mean, I could have bought one. There's a place in California selling them for $40, and then you got to ship it. So I had to pay $60 for it. But not being the biggest rye guy, I don't know that I want to do that. I'm like, try before you buy. I'll finally get a chance to try it at some point. I'm with you, Dizzy. I ain't buying none of that shit either. Like I said, I wouldn't mop the damn floor with Traveler, man. Yeah, Dizzy. I know. Hell yeah, Saz Rye is like freaking sweet tea in freaking Louisiana. I mean, shit. Yeah, what I figured, 32 to 38. I figured if I saw it, it'd be 39.99 or something like that. Kind of excited about this bottle. I mean, this Larrikin single barrel. Found out today, I thought this place was closed on Monday and Tuesday. Found out they are open on Tuesday, and Tuesday the 17th I will be going through, and I'm going to stop through here because Wild Turkey's closed on Monday and Tuesday, and this place is right next door to Wild Turkey, so. And Four Roses is closed Monday and Tuesday, so I'm going to miss Four Roses as well, but. Hey, Dizzy, take down my phone number, bro. Here, let me just throw it on here. Hit me on my phone, man. Gilbert, all right, man. Thanks for checking in, brother. Gilbert, there's my phone number too, man. If you want to just zap me a text or whatever else, we can chat offline. No, this Larrikin is 120, yeah, 127.6. It's an 8-year. 75% corn, 21% rye, 4% barley. It's damn good. I'm not sure. So this used to be Lawrenceburg Bourbon Company, and then 2024 they changed the name to Larrikin. And I know when they were Lawrenceburg Bourbon Company, they were sourcing. But they sourced from a couple of different places, so I don't think you always knew what you were getting unless you just looked at the mash bill and you were one of those nerding out way more than I do. I mean, my wife says I nerd out a lot, but I don't have everybody's mash bills memorized, that's for damn sure. Yeah, have you seen his Wanker Wednesday, what is it, podcast or whatever that he does, and they got onto him for dropping the F-bomb or whatever else. He just basically told people to go F themselves. It was hilarious. I think that was one he did yesterday. So, yeah, man, I want to go check that place out. It's a veteran-owned distillery. You know, me being a vet, I'm going to want to go check it out. So, I think our plan is on Tuesday morning. So we're driving to Kentucky on Saturday and Sunday next week. We're stopping in Dallas area on Saturday. I'm going to hit Specs there next to Bucky's there in Terrell. The women are going to go over to Bucky's, and us guys are going to go over to Specs, and I'm going to try to do a hunt in there. I doubt very seriously they're going to let me film, but I'm going to go in there and poke around and look, see what they got for bourbon. I'm going to try to sneak a couple of stops in when we stop for fuel along the way and see if I can hit some liquor stores. See if I can find some maybe Still Lost in Blue Corn, or maybe like stop in some podunk place in West Texas and find some Rebecca Creek, double barrel Spanish oak collecting dust on a shelf somewhere. I mean, I just want to see if I can, come across a hidden gem or something like that. But at the same time, we're driving 12 or 13 hours on Saturday and probably 12 hours on Sunday. So it's not going to leave me a lot of time to be messing around in liquor store. So yeah, the Rebecca Creek Double Oak, you've had it, huh? Dude, dizzy, that shit is oof. If it wasn't for my man Will over here, I'd be in hurting status. So I got one from fellow Patreon in here from Whiskey or Chance Downs. I got one from him, and everybody always asks me, for stuff or whatever else, and I always tell people, like, if I'm sending you samples, once you box them up and you're sending them, there's no difference cost-wise to send somebody 12 as it is to send them 2 or 3. So, if I'm going to do that, man, you think there's coffee on this one, Will? Really? I think you'll be all right on this one, Dizzy. I don't get coffee on this one. Now, 100% Will, I get it on like Detling and all that. It is super coffee forward. All right, I see Nick just sent me a text. Popped up on my phone. Yeah, me and him got to talk. That Knob 15's got to find a home here in Arizona, I'm telling you. But so I had a Rebecca Creek, and I was talking about how I was sampling out and doing whatever. Well, next thing I know, I look down, and this thing is down to here, man. I mean, it's down to like the last maybe 20% of the bottle. I'd had like 1 or 2 pours out of it. I realized I'd just been sampling the thing out. And it's a fantastic bottle. I love it. So I was like, how am I going to get my hands on another bottle? Well, I started looking around. You can't find them. It's like a unicorn, man. So, Dizzy, don't be fucking with me on that, dude. Between you and Nick, man, you guys are breaking my heart here. This is a bottle that I remember the last time I saw one for $150, and I said, hell no. I wish I would have said hell yes. So I'll tell the story, Will. I had a Russell's 13, batch 3 or 4 or something, I think, like that. And I had a drink of it. I hadn't opened it, but I got a sample from somebody, and I was like, ooh, I don't like it. It's not for me. So it was sitting on my shelf collecting dust. This was back in my days when I pretty much didn't like turkey anyway. So Will had somebody that was looking for one, and he had this, so we made a trade. I got this and old Granddad 7 or something like that for that Russell's 13. So I was happy to do it because I'd much rather have this bottle than have that Russell's 13. So, and I say that, I finally polished off my other bottle. This one is not even open yet. So that's where I'm at. So I did finally kill it like, a couple of weeks ago, I think. Yeah, because there's the empty there. I got a couple of bottles up there that I haven't decided what I want to do with them yet. So I know it seems kind of weird that I've got empties, but I'll show you guys something else. So I made like a lamp with this George T. Stagg bottle. Just bought this cheesy little light that pops down right up on it. Put coffee beans in it just to give it some weight. I thought about buying a kit and wiring it and doing all that, and I was like, just put a rechargeable light on it. And I set it on the little bar thing over there, but it doesn't ever hardly get turned on. But just something cool to do with a bottle that's hard to get. My video's freezing up here. Let's see. Shit, I'm about to plug in this damn laptop. Alright, let me go get my charge cord for my laptop. How much does my phone got left on it? Alright. About to get my dog all wound up. Alright. Got the laptop plugged in now. Wasn't sure how long I was going to be on here. Alright. Let's see where we at. Tell the cops you're doing an online scavenger hunt with empty liquor bottles. There you go. Oh no, there's plenty of my empties that just go right out into the old trash can. Damn, Detling, Garrison, Rebecca Creek, and a few others. Yeah, I can kind of see the correlation between those. I mean, I don't get all that in all of them, but I know what you're talking about. There is a little bit of harshness in them for sure. Garrison for me is, there's been certain cowboy bourbons that have been really good for me, but other than that, not a huge Garrison fan. And I think part of what drives me on the Garrison is the price, but then again, look what Detling's doing now, and I'm probably still willing to pay it. What's this say? Who's somebody said something about being in Queen Creek. Hold on, let me get to that. Old boot leather and wet tobacco. Hey, you're not wrong. RJ, going to be in Arizona between the 20th and 25th of this month. Queen Creek and then the Grand Canyon. Oof, yeah. Weren't you just here, RJ? I thought you were just in Arizona. Yeah, I'm down in Tucson, so I'm a couple hours south of Phoenix. Oh, Balcones is ugh, ugh. Yeah. I don't know why I was thinking you were in Arizona, RJ. That you had posted you had been. Maybe that was somebody else. Well, you're picking a good time of the year to come, because about the end of March, that's about the time you want to get the hell out of here and not come back until like October. Well, RJ, I know where you're at. I just thought you had been visiting in Arizona. I know you work at Total Wine there in Lafayette. You live right next door to Canaan. What? No. I was just there. Well, no, I was there a year and a half ago. Had a great time there, by the way, and that's why the wife says we're retiring in Lafayette. But I'm going to tell you, that bourbon scene in Louisiana is making me consider otherwise. I mean, not that the bourbon scene here in Arizona is great, although here since October I've probably passed a dozen Stag Juniors at SRP through my hands. Of course, I've passed them on to other folks in the Whiskey or Patreon, and I traded a couple as I talked about in my haul video. So, where are you at, Dizzy? Yeah, well, made enough relationships with my wallet. Yeah, my daughter lives in New Orleans, Dizzy. She manages the Ruby Slipper in the French Quarter. My wife's originally from Louisiana. Most of you folks don't know. I mean, I know some of you do, but. All right, Dizzy, it's going to get weird now. And my daughter's been managing that place for, I don't know, 3, 4 years now, I think, something like that. Go in there, tell her you know her old man, she'll hook you up. Her name is Megan, by the way. What, the restaurant? Will? The Ruby Slipper? Yeah, I was stationed at Barksdale when I met my wife. We moved away from there in 2003 and went to Germany, and were there till 2011. And then the government told me, you're coming to Arizona, and I've been in Arizona ever since. And we really don't like it here that much. I mean, the main thing for us is, I mean, wintertime here is fantastic. I mean, the 5 months, there's 5 months out of the year, the weather, you can't beat it. The biggest thing for us is we're just so far from family. We don't have anybody out here. We feel like we're on the other side of the world. We feel like we're as far away from our family here as we were when we lived in Germany for 8 years. Much as we enjoyed living in Europe, the downside was it was just, you're so far away from everybody. So, and I didn't get into Facebook till probably 2010, and we left in 2011. Facebook would have made life a little bit better, a little bit easier to keep in contact, posting pictures and all that of what you were doing, and probably would have made things a little bit better, but absolutely, Dizzy. Actually, that was one of the things when we went back to Lafayette for the barrel picks. We got back to the hotel the first night, and Kim looked at me and she said, "This is home. What are the exact words? These are our people." So, you're right. The food, the people, everything's a drinking activity. I mean, it's everything we would be looking for. I ain't gonna tell you, I ain't gonna miss cut. I haven't missed cutting a lawn and dealing with the humidity, but it's like everything, you get used to it. Yeah, food is different out here. Hey, don't be fucking with no damn Bobby Boucher now. Speaking of, I'm gonna get me some high quality H2O. Actually, it's gonna have a lot of whiskey in it though too. All right. All this talk about Louisiana, you got to do something here. So, do some of this Woodford Double Oak from Sean Pines and Karen Crow. As a matter of fact, I got this bottle when we were at the pick. After we went to JT Mellick, we went to Sean Pines and did a little we did a hunt video there, as a matter of fact, that Kanan did. And, oh yeah, absolutely, Trayton. This bottle is off the chart good. Living off cracklings. There ain't nothing wrong with that, man. They served us some damn chicken cracklings at JT Mellick. I had never had chicken cracklings. I'd always just had the pork ones. Man, I tell you what, shit'll damn change your life right there. Yeah, but we went to Sean Pines after JT Mellick. You know, where else did we go? We went there and we went to Nunu's, I think, down in Youngsville. So, and that's where I bought, I think I bought 20, I forget how many bottles I brought to Canaan on that trip. 20 something bottles I brought. And I bought like 21 bottles while I was there between New Orleans, Lafayette. We stopped down in Thibodaux. I went down to Bayou Side. Then I went down to Homa. Went into Canada's and bought a bunch of stuff there. Then got down into Metairie and went to Martin's and Dornack's. And I mean, I bought bottles all over the frickin' place in there. Yeah, that Mellick pick was good. There was only one guy on the whole damn pick who didn't pick it. Yeah, we had the same thing, Dizzy. We had four barrels to pick from. I don't remember any of them being terrible, but I'll tell you the one that we picked just stood out like immediately, and it was the second one we sampled, because I remember we had the little score sheet in front of us, and we took the first sip on the first one, and we're like, all right, whatever. But we had made the gentleman's agreement. Well, I say gentleman. My wife was the only woman there, but she was sitting there, and she's not an expert by any stretch, and she'll tell you that. But we all took the first sip of the first one. We had decided that we weren't going to say anything when we were sampling because we didn't want to sway anybody else's vote. We wanted everybody to pick what they wanted to pick. So we picked that. We did the first one and we're like, yeah, okay, whatever. As soon as we all poured the second one, we're sitting there nosing it, kind of looking around, and then when we all kind of did this. Here, I'll just demonstrate. You're sitting there, you're, yeah, okay, whatever, and you take your sip, and all of a sudden we're all like, we all look up and we all just kind of look at each other, and it was like, we knew. We pretty much knew that was the one. So, we did the other two, and then we came back, and it just pretty much came out. We're like, does anybody have one that just stands out above the other four? Like, you just don't think there's any way the other ones... And we ran back through them a second time, and when we got done, there was 8 or 9 or 10 of us there. There might have been 10 of us there. I'm not sure. It was either 8 or 10 of us there. There was only one person who didn't pick that barrel, and we knew that was the one, so... But, man, when we went to Cajun's Cut, holy shit, man, Philip. Whew. I think we sampled 10 barrels there. I mean, that one was... Whew. Yeah, that one was crazy. And we ended up picking 2 barrels there. And then we ended up picking the 3rd barrel that ended up going to Security Discount Liquor to James. We all know who the odd man out was at JT Mellick. You going to make me call him out? Because I will. Yeah, and I got these hats made before we went on the pick and all that. Whiskey on them. And then, what else did we do? We got this cool gift box set thing that had a couple of bottles and glass or something in it. I just kind of kept the box as something cool to have, and it's sitting on, well, I got the barrel there from 124 from Cajun's Cut. I actually got the barrel too, because we picked barrel 124 and 122, and barrel 124 sitting right here in my room with me. They were nice enough to allow me to. We picked on Tuesday, so we did Monday. We did Mellick. Tuesday we did Cajun's Cut. Then Wednesday, I drove down to New Orleans to spend a couple of days down there with my daughter and go do some stuff down there. And then Friday, when we were coming back through, they had they'd already bottled them. So I asked Kanan, I said, hey, is there any chance I could just go ahead and pick up my bottles? Go ahead and pay them at the distillery, pick my bottles up, and just take them home, and I don't have to worry about shipping them. So he gave me Philip's dad's number, Steve, and I texted him and I was like, hey, here's the deal. I said, my wife's getting 2 bottles, I'm getting 2 bottles, and I got 2 bottles for a buddy that was in the Patreon, John. I said, I can pick his bottles up. I said, I'll pay for all 6 of them and just take them home now. And I said something about the barrel, and he's like, oh yeah, if you want the barrel, you can get the barrel too. So I made sure I left enough room in the car. I went in there and drove through. He met me at like 7:30 on a Friday morning, because we left New Orleans at like 5:30 in the morning or something like that. Yeah, he's meeting us at like 7 or something like that. It was early in the morning. He met us at the distillery, unlocked the door, went in, got them all. I paid him, grabbed the barrel, and off we went. So, yeah, it was a good deal. It was a heck of an experience, I'll tell you that. I mean, it's the only barrel pick I've ever done in person. So, I mean, I've obviously done some where we tried the samples or whatever else. And I've got a place here in town that's getting ready to do they're going to do a Woodford double oak. I think they said it's going to be the barrel strength. And they're doing a store pick, and the owner said that he's going to get me in on that one and help him with that. But we're going to be doing samples at the restaurant. So, and that's also the place where I got the Russell's Reserve Mexican candy at. And I got this rare character from there as well. And I've got one of their reserve double oaks from a couple of years ago. I have from there on my shelf as well. But yeah, supposedly I'm supposed to be doing the barrel pick with him on that one too. Yeah, the barrel pick for James, Al, that was we didn't know at the time when we were picking. We weren't sure how many barrels we were going to pick, but we suspected that the yield was only going to be like 35, 36 bottles a barrel. And based on Kanan's Patreon size, we're like, dude, we're going to need 2 barrels. I mean, those were small barrels back then. It's like 1 barrel's not going to be enough. So we did 2, and then I remember Kanan calling James while we were there, asking James if he wanted us to pick a barrel for him, as opposed to maybe him getting samples sent to him and him picking them. And the funny thing was, he's like, yeah, go ahead. Obviously he knows Kanan, so he trusted him to allow us to pick it. So in essence, they got the 3rd barrel. But I'll be honest with you, between our 2 barrels, it was splitting hairs. I mean, nobody was mad at either barrel. So 124 or 122, and I think James got like 119, I think, or something like that, if I remember right. But the funny thing is when I went in there, that was on Tuesday, they bottled them on Wednesday. When I went in Friday to pick up our bottles, James's bottles were already bottled and labeled as well. They were sitting there on the counter, and I'll bet he didn't get those bottles for what, 6, 7, 8 months after that, because all that crap with Colorado trying to allow him to get that whiskey into the state. I have heard about the Knob Creek 12 cast strength, and I'm definitely intrigued, because I think the 12 for an everyday available shelfer for Knob Creek is the way to go. Yeah, okay, Al, it was almost a year. I knew it was a long time, man. I mean, I remember them kept saying, I still don't have those bottles. And I mean, literally 2 days after we picked it, those things were bottled sitting on the counter at Philip's place. Yeah, Knob Creek 12 was a shelfer. Like, couldn't find it. Then it was like laying everywhere. Arizona's weird. I mean, you guys know I post enough pictures. I mean, you claim that stuff just sits here, but it goes in waves. Right now, E.H. Taylor small batch, Eagle Rare is just sitting all over the place. Like can't swing a dead cat around, as they say, without hitting one. But now here lately, like I just walked into Safeway yesterday, and store manager, my wife sent me in for buttermilk. Took my granddaughter to the doctor. Said, hey, I got to run in here. Normally I don't go to Safeway, but I was like, it's right here. Run into Safeway. Well, how about the dairy section? Conveniently is right next to the liquor section. So I went to the liquor section, and there's store manager sitting there with a shopping cart, and he's got 2 cases of Stag Junior and 2 Weller Special Reserves in the cart. And I'm like, is that for sale? He's like, yeah. I say, can I have one? He's like, sure. What do you want? Well, I asked him if there was a limit, and he didn't answer me. But then he kept saying, well, you want 25D, 25C, 25B? I said, give me a 25B. Because I just bought a 25D. So I got the B, and then he goes, well, do you want these Wellers? And I'm like, nah, I don't want Special Reserve. And it wasn't even the ones with the cork. It was still the twist-offs. So he goes, oh, yeah, I got a bunch of E.H. Taylor. I got some single barrel, some straight rye, and some small batch. I'm like, if you have a single barrel back there, I'll take it. He goes, oh, yeah, I got an Old Forester 1924 if you want that. I'm like, yep, I'll take that. Well, he got back there, and all he ended up having was E.H. Taylor small. But I did get on his text list for when he gets allocated bourbons. He goes, I just send it out. I don't hold it for anybody, and it's first come, first serve up there at the customer service desk. So now I'm on his text list. But anyway, that being said, Stag Juniors, like I said, since October, I've probably found like 12 of them in MSRP. But Knob Creek 12 disappeared. I was telling you, it was on the shelf for a while. My buddy ran out, says I can't find it. I'm like, really? And I've got one with a couple of backups on the shelf. So I told him, I said, look, I'll sell you one of my backups if you need it. Well, we went into Total Wine the other day, and it's back on the shelf for $57.99. Yeah, I'll be interested on that, Dizzy. I mean, I don't know, man. Knob 12. All right, man, good night. Thanks for checking in, man. I really appreciate it. You guys are making this first live really good. I didn't think anybody would even show up, but I hope to piggyback off of Kanan's. I was like, well, if I jump on now, everybody's still on their computers or their phones. Al, I have. What do I got? I've got the 24 Snowflake. And this is one of my all-time favorites, and that sucker is just about gone. But I'm not proud of it, but I bought another one on Unicorn Auctions. I paid like, oh God, I want to say I paid like $300 for that thing. But this is one of my favorite whiskeys ever. I told you I'm not a big American single malt guy, but this thing here is one of my favorites. And you know, when it's a 1 year run and that's all there is, I mean, it's a distillery only release. There's only a handful of ways you're going to get one of these. So I have not tried the 25 yet. What up, Joe? Yeah, baby. You don't send me founders, Al. I have founders. Save you a few ounces. Although that damn thing, I mean, it's probably to here. This thing is a cinnamon bomb. This thing is amazing. This thing is worth every bit of the $200, but I think I actually got this one for like 160 or 180 or something like that. Yeah, but I have the founders. No, it's not Amberana. They do have a distillery only Amberana that actually I'm a little intrigued by it, but like I said, it's distillery only, so I don't have it. No, the Founders is just a 12-year, but it's 120 proof, which normally their American single malts are like 94 proof. So you combine that proof with the age. Oh, Joe, we've been talking about it, man. We got to get a trip to Colorado. It's probably going to happen this summer. We got some friends that we've brought them up there one time before, but I think wasn't as big into the whiskey back then when they came up there with us, and now I've got him hooked on the bourbon thing now, and they're going with us on the bourbon trail starting next weekend. So I've been telling them about all the hunting and all that, so they definitely want to come up there. They want to see you too. They've been watching your videos and stuff too, so. That double oak is so damn good, man. Whiskey, oh shit, Joe, you whipped my ass at that, dude. I just know what I like, bro. I mean, it's kind of like the old adage of like, oh, what kind of notes do you get off of that? I don't know, I just like it. Man, you guys naming off like 18 damn things you're getting off a damn whiskey. I've been doing this shit since 2018 or 19. I mean, oh, dude. Well, crab whiskey, I'm sure I'd fucking pick up. You know what? I'd just do it to hell with it, just to say I've had it. Does it does it taste like damn crab boil? Yeah, Dizzy. I mean, the thing with the rye for me is rye has its place. I mean, like especially like in finishes and stuff like that, because I think it combines well with the rye spice and all that. But yeah, it's just not my thing. Like a straight rye or whatever else. Like that E.H. Taylor. Speaking of straight rye, that was the worst. That god damn, man. I took one drink of that thing and I was like, man, it's got to go. I took it to work and just gave it to a guy. I wish I hadn't opened it because some dude was trading like $100 for it, and I'm like, and I basically almost got it on as a throw-in on a damn bundle deal, and I was like, I didn't really have any money in it, so that's why it didn't bother me to give it away. And the guy I gave it to is a buddy of mine at work, and he's a bourbon guy too, so I like to share the wealth anyway. So I don't, if I get something at a deal, I like to, you know, Bourbon Karma says pay it forward, man. You don't charge somebody for something you basically got for nothing anyway. I would have traded it to the guy that I traded for my William LaRue Weller and George T. Staggs and all that, That I know, Al. I know, Al. You like Scotch too, so that probably tells me something right there, brother. Silver Springs rye, I have tried, and that is good stuff. I had a brutally honest bourbons pick that Wesley shared with me. That shit was good. Wampus Cat is hot garbage. No offense. I mean, I know people love it, but no, 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 no. Hell yeah, Queasy, I'm tearing this mofo up, man. I don't have to work tomorrow. Silver Springs is like on point, man. And the other one that Wesley sent me that Brutally Honest did was the J.W. Kelly single barrel double oak or something like that. Man, that damn thing was fucking crazy good too. Oh man, raging, that thing is, whew, man. Yeah, the JW was good too, man. But that Silver Springs, like, I didn't, when he sent me the sample, I'm like, I'm not gonna like it. But what do you got to lose? Somebody sends you a sample, and I'm like, I'm never gonna turn down a sample because you never know when you're gonna find something, and that damn thing is good, man. Oh, you haven't tried the JW yet? All right, Nick. I seen you sent me a text, brother. I'll get back with you. I won't text you tonight since you'll be sleeping out in the hospital while my wife gets her little procedure done tomorrow. Yeah, I got to slow down on the drinking though, because I do got to get up and go take her to the hospital. And like I said, I'm gonna try to shoot a hunt video tomorrow too. Thanks, Nick. I appreciate the support, brother. I see you all over with Brad's bourbon reviews and everything, so me and you are always crossing paths. Yeah, man, we gotta get a trip to Colorado this summer. We'll have to come back up there. Got to see my peeps up there, man. I gotta go do some go spend some time in the alley behind SDL, if you know what I mean. Have to haul up a bunch of stuff like I did last time. I say that, but I need a pour, man. Shit. You know what? I'm gonna pour up some of Joe's favorite here. It's Backyard 7-year. Damn right I'll bring the wagon, brother. That sumbitch has got some miles on it, man. That sumbitch don't do nothing but haul liquor, man. That's all it does. You walk in with that thing and you say, I'm here to kick ass and drink liquor, and I'm all out of liquor. You know, Joe, I want to know too, and the person who's going to find that out is Wesley. I mean, he says he's going to ask. I don't know if the guy's going to divulge where he's getting it from or not. And I'll give you this. They all do have a little bit of something different, but I think they're all good. I mean, they're all just a different level of good. Yeah, man, this damn 7-year right here. I mean, you can see how much I've hurt that damn thing, and that's since damn Christmas, man. I'm about ready to kill this damn thing. I got a couple people come over to the house. I got to hide that shit from them. Yeah, that's right, man. That JW is off the chain, isn't it, Dizzy? I told you. Might not know shit about that king cake, but I know about that damn JW, man. See, which one was the weeded? Oh, this is the weeded. Okay. See, the funk, huh? No, dude, that ain't no funk. That's damn sweetness right there, man. What? Will it? Will it has a funk. I ain't gonna lie to you. Alright, fuck. Well, Will it does have a funk, man. Joe's got that effect on people, doesn't he? Damn it, I hate it because I'm supposed to be looking here, but I'm looking over here, and all you guys are looking at is the side of my damn face the whole damn time. I'm going to develop a better system here, guys. You guys are getting the test run here. Unfiltered's got a lot of damn issues. It ain't just his nose. Oh, hey, look, it's my daughter. Hi, live guy. She's probably wanting to come down here and eat something for dinner. She's afraid she's going to walk in front of the camera. Dude, Joe, there is nothing wrong with this, man. That shit don't need nothing but drink. He slipped in the bath. Whoa, dude. Jillian, you can come on downstairs. It'll be all right, honey. You're young. You can crawl down below the barrel, or you can just walk behind me. Nobody's gonna know. You can just crawl right. I got space for you here, honey. Shampoo and conditioner battle. I don't even want to know, bro.
It's because you're short. It's true.
Yep, there goes the dog now.
It's because your short came up a lot before you paid.
Huh?
Your short came up a lot before you paid. How do I get past you?
Just stuck down here. Well, hold on. There's a cord there. Yeah. Just cover up and walk by. Nobody will see you. There you go. They done saw you already. Oh, they saw your covers anyway. Yeah, that's what you get with 15-year-olds. All right.
Leave me alone.
I know. Not ready to make your live stream debut. Yeah, what is Will talking about? All right, Joe. So you said the 7-year had a funk. Did you like the rest of them? Because, I mean, I remember you saying the 11 was good. Did you have... Okay. All right. So I think this 8-year here was the first one I got. The 8-year batch 616 proof. This was the first one I ever got. And this is when I was like, I'm hooked. See, I don't think I have that double oak rye. You probably didn't send me that because I'm not a rye guy. I got that. I've got the 11-year small batch. And then the other one's the Carey's proof. I think the Carey's proof was the one you really didn't like. Because I think that's a 7-year as well. Let's see. Yeah, the Carey's proof is a 7-year, the 107.4, and it's a weeded. I think this was the one you didn't like, because this one was the 120 proof. I think the 107 was the one you didn't like. Well... No, Dizzy, I cannot get down with the Wampus cat, dude. That's like hot garbage to me, man. It's just, and like I said, I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm not a rye guy. Yeah, I'm hydrating all right. Isn't bourbon mostly water? That's what I used to always say.
Don't get a water bottle, bro.
I need to get a water bottle.
Yeah, don't get dehydrated. Hi, Tutu. Hi, Tutu.
All right, well, I'm doing the Carey's proof right now. You know, now that you guys effing said will it, man, that's all I'm getting now. All right, that's it. I've only got one bottle of will it, and I'm going to compare it. Actually, I got 2 bottles of will it. All right. Yeah, all right. That was almost bad. But the only willet I got is this 4-year small batch. But it does have that Willet Wang. And I've got that 8-year weeded, which is... Thank God I got that thrown in with the guy who was selling me a bunch of his open bottles. That's how I got the straight rye E.H. Taylor I was talking about earlier. That's how I got my first George T. Stagg, which was the 2024. I don't hate that 4-year Willet either. I just gave it a crack at $69.99 and I was like, it's really not that bad. All right. I like it, man. I don't get it, Joe. I drink that all day long. The Elgin Straight. You talking about the Arizona stuff? The only Elgin stuff I heard is good as the high proof stuff, and I have not been able to find that. All I've been able to find is their the 90 proof or whatever. Well, let me tell you, that stuff is not cheap. Are you talking about the high proof though, Honky? Not the regular 90 proofer, right? All right, I'm going to compare it to this 4-year Willet just to see. I don't know, man. I don't know. Sometimes I can't get a nose out of the bottle, though. I probably should have water up here to rinse these damn glasses, too. Lessons learned. I thought I was going to do a 15-minute live tonight, and here we are. You did fine. My granddaughter says crawling under the cords is not fun. Do not recommend. Yeah, I'm the pathway between the teenager and the kitchen, so apparently, that's detrimental to life right now. But she is my video editor, so she gets a little bit of a pass. Damn, this Willet smells exceptional tonight, man. I'm telling you. I mean, like, crazy good. And it does smell just like this. I'm telling you, it does. Shit, you guys might be onto something there. Oh no. Oh, it's definitely different on the palate. Woo! Woo! Okay. I don't hate it, but it's got that definite wang to it that this does not have. It's just like when you're doing the nose, they're very comparable, but the palate is amazingly different. Yes, Jolene, you are awesome, honey. Yeah, man. I bought this one, the 125 proofer. I think I was at Total Wine a couple, 2, 3 weeks ago. I've been going to Total Wine. I'm at Total Wine like every Friday. Friday's like typically when they get stuff. So I have every other Friday off. So I'm always there at opening. I usually get there about quarter 10 till 9. But yeah, I got Tanyard Hill on 20, like the week before Thanksgiving. Then I went 5 or 6 weeks, didn't get nothing. Then, was it last week or the week before? Oh, week before I got Antique 107 Limit 1, 69.99, and then last Friday was Stag Junior at 73.99. I've gotten Stag a couple times. Well, actually, since October, like I said, I've gotten Stag about 12 damn times between Bevmo, Total Wine, then got some at Safeway. So I've been pretty good about. I'm not a Stag guy. I've got 2 bottles of Stag on my shelf. So the fact that I had 12 of them pass through my hands tells you they went somewhere else. I find another home for them in the Patreon. So I got a list of you guys, that I go to with them that I hit first. Is like, hey, are you interested in it? Because I know certain individuals want them and they'll pay for them. So, and I don't make any money off of them. I just grab them to be grabbing them. Is that wrong for me to grab bottles knowing that I'm going to move them on to somebody else? Am I breaking some bourbon rules? I mean, I'm looking for a little help with that because part of me feels like I'm bad if I do that, but if I feel like I'm just selling it right back at cost and I'm giving them to people who are going to drink them and not flip them, I feel like I'm doing what I can. I know where you're going with that, Will. Um, I trade. I have traded a few. So, like when I was talking about the E.H. Taylor barrel proofs, if you watch my video, if you haven't watched my video, please do. That was on my January bourbon haul. I traded, like I said, two Weller 12s, two Weller full proofs, and two Stag Juniors, and I did three E.H. Taylor barrel proofs because, like I said before that, I had two E.H. Taylor barrel proofs. I got one I got in Vegas. I want to say I paid $220 for that sucker. I think I paid full blown secondary for it, but I had never seen it for below 300, so I paid $220 because I wanted one, and it's good. And then I got one, I think, on Remedy Liquor at Christmas time for $1.99. Those were the only two I had. So then I was like, psh, I can trade all these backup bottles I got and get three more. And guess what? I don't have to buy E.H. Taylor barrel proof for a while. No, all my bottles have gone to people in the Whiskey or Patreon. I have not. I sold. No, I didn't even sell. I traded one to a liquor store guy in Tallahassee, Florida, who had hooked me up, and I'll show you what he did for me this year. And the reason why he couldn't get Stag and I needed to help him. So this summer, I told you that I went through a lot with my mom. My mom ended up passing away this summer from last summer from cancer. And I'd made a bunch of trips to Florida and this, that, and the other. And I had built this relationship with a liquor store in Tallahassee called Market Square Liquor. And their bourbon guy in there, he follows Whiskey. He's not big into social media, but he really liked the Whiskey or Nashville barrel pick, and I had shared a bunch of stuff with him. But anyway, point being is, my mom passed away. When did I get there? In June. So this was in June. It was the same month she passed away. And I had been looking for some stuff. Well, I went into the store one day and there was a Michter's 10 bourbon sitting there, and it was like $279, $269, something like that. Well, I didn't have one. I wanted one. I grab it, look at it. I'm like, nah, put it back. Well, I went back later in the day and it was gone. And they said, yeah, 20 minutes after you left, somebody bought it. So I was talking to a guy and I was telling him about it. And I was like, yeah, I said the Michter's was in my hand and I put it back and I came back and it was gone. He goes, oh, so you're looking for a Michter's 10? I said, well, I would love to have one, but just never been able to find one. So when I came back from my mom's funeral, he texted me and he goes, hey, you're going to be in town here soon? I'm like, yeah, my mom passed away and this, that, and the other. And he goes, well, he goes, come by the store when you're in town. He goes, I got something for you. So I show up and I brought a bunch of samples and stuff for him, and boom, Michter's 10. He comes through and I'm like, sweet, man. I'm like, all right. He goes, yeah. He goes, you got any Michter, or you got any decanter bottles? I'm like, nah, I've never had one of those either. And hooked me up with one of these. So I got my first decanter bottle and my first Michter's 10 from him. So needless to say, when the guy tells me he has a hard time getting Stag Junior in Florida, that's what he told me. He goes, it's so hard to get. So I had to hook him up with one. So he was the only person outside of our Patreon that got one of those bottles. And even then, I bought those two bottles from him. And when I sent him that bottle, he felt so bad about that I sent him that bottle. I think that's how I got this short barrel Wild Turkey Florida pick. Yeah, I didn't pay for that. I got that in trade. And I got something else too. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, I've just kept it all inside the group. Yeah. Currently, my granddaughter's texting me about the dog. I don't know what he's doing. No, man, I'm always going to be. I'm not selling at a profit. Matter of fact, I usually lose money on these things because I usually just kind of round it. I'm like, it's this much, and I kind of guesstimate the shipping. And if I'm within a dollar or two, it's fine. It's no big deal. And the boxes and the packing and all that. I should go take my phone out there to my garage, and you would be amazed at how much bottles or boxes and bubble wrap I have out there. I think that 10 year I paid $269 for it. I paid over retail for it, but tell me where you're going to find one for $269. And caveat to that was the one that I passed up on was a 2025, and everybody wants the 2023, and this one is 2020, a 23G. So he actually got me the better year. That's what he told me. He goes, by the way, this one's better than the 25 that you passed on. This is a 23. So great guy, man. He really hooked me up. So I've also passed him. I think I took him half a bottle of the Nashville Barrel whiskey or pick because he absolutely loves that. So yeah, I've done him right. Apparently, my granddaughter Truman sighting is my dog. Who's, if he's not barking, I don't know what he's doing right now. He's probably ready for bed. I don't know where he's at. So, yeah, Dizzy, I'm with you on that. I have a hard time asking for stuff that's behind the counter, but I will tell you something that I have found, and just no, she didn't kick the dog earlier, Will. She loves that dog, man. She loves that dog more than she loves me. She didn't kick that dog, dude. See? Nothing like having my 15-year-old granddaughter watching my whiskey live stream. But anyway, um, what was I saying? I was talking about the $269 for the Mictors. Yeah, I mean, I paid over retail for it, but hell, I think I paid over for the old Fitz. But that's just the market in Tallahassee. But I think I paid 159 for the old Fitz, and I think it's supposed to be 129 or something like that. But as we all know, 20 or 30 bucks on a bottle at that level, when you're talking 120 to $200, what's 20 bucks? Are you really going to walk away from it, or are you going to go hunt it for the next 6 months to a year and hope you find one? Jillian, come down and see the dog. I don't care. Although you have school tomorrow and I don't have work, all I gotta do is hang out at the hospital. What's that? What are you gonna give Raging? Oh, hold on. I bet I know what it is too. Yeah, some of the things with the bottles. I mean, I've had some bottles pass through my hands, and I have to be, dude, man, it's like crazy. I mean, I made the mistake one time of posting a bottle on there, and that turned into a shit show, if you know what I mean. You post a bottle on there, and before you know it, like 15 people are chiming in, and then they're hitting on it's so damn quick, and then it's like you have to pick somebody to sell the bottle to, and then you're the asshole to the other 14 people that you didn't pick. So yeah, I've been trying to spread the wealth on the Stag Juniors. I mean, I don't want to name drop, but I mean, I have moved them around. I don't think anybody's Oh, I was like, damn, Queasy, I got you. Oh, Stag Senior. Oh, shit. Yeah, don't look up there. One of those is for trade if you want to trade it. If you have a Parker's Heritage double barrel blend, I'll trade it for a George T. Stagg straight up. He's on his bed, Jill. He'll be fine. If anybody has one of those, I got a George T. Stagg with your name on it. Well, I mean, it's a hell of a trade. I mean, Dizzy, but have you seen what those Parker's Heritage double barrel blends bring? I mean, secondary wise, they both bring about the same. They're right around $700. So, and the backup bottle of that, which I'm divulging some or some future content, but it's okay. So in my February haul, you're going to find out that the second bottle of George T. Stagg up there, I traded for a Crown Royal XR Red. So the story behind the Crown Royal XR Red was it was a bottle I got in Germany in the summer of 2010 for actually I didn't even pay anything for it. My buddy of mine got it for me. A buddy of mine and his family came to visit me from Alaska, and there was a Canadian and a British detachment on the base that we were at, and they had a liquor store in their detachments. And obviously the Canadian store sold a lot of Canadian whiskey, and the Brit store sold a lot of scotch. And they were cheaper than the liquor store, aka the Class 6 on base. So you walk in with your ration card because you're only allowed to buy so much whiskey a month, and they would mark your rations off and you could buy out of there. And I'm talking about back in those days, like they sold the 3-liter bottles like you're seeing of the Jack Daniels. They sold that of Crown Royal and Jack Daniels back 20 years ago. And I think back then I was paying US dollars conversion because they charge you in euros. I think I was paying 30 something dollars for Crown Royal and Jack Daniels for 3 liters. That's how cheap it was. Well, these Crown XR Reds were sitting there. I had no idea what they were. Well, my buddy was there visiting, and I'd been carting him and his family all over Europe. And he went in and bought 2 of them. I was like, woof. They were like, I think with all said and done, they were like $92 a piece. So they spent like $180, which back then was a little bit of money. This was 2010. So you get back to the house, and I'm like, man, how are you going to pack all that in your suitcase? Well, I only got to pack one. I'm like, oh, I'm thinking we're going to throw down one of these things. He's like, no, one of them's yours for taking us and showing us around. So he gifted it to me. So we moved here in 2011, a year later, and it's been in a cabinet up over my fridge for 15 years, just sitting there, waiting for some special occasion that I was going to open it. I'd gone online and I'd seen how much they were worth, so I asked my buddy, I said, hey man, what'd you ever do with your Crown XR? He goes, oh, when I had my going away in Alaska when I was coming back to the U.S., we all got drunked up at my kegger, and we cracked it out, and it got drank, the whole thing. I said, well, how was it? He goes, shit, I don't know. I was drunk, and I might have got one pour out of it. He goes, I don't know how good it was. I don't know if it was bad or not. So yeah, we sat around and I decided that what am I going to enjoy more, an 80 proof Canadian whiskey or 142 proof 15-year bourbon? Probably going to enjoy the bourbon more, so I went ahead and let it go. I figured if he drank his, and I know him, he ain't going to care that I gave it away. Did it have a little sentimental value to me? Yeah, a little bit. But at the end of the day, I'm happy to have that bottle right there. Now my plan is to use that bottle to get this Parker's Heritage bottle, which is my all-time favorite bottle. I mean, I like it. It's my all-time favorite, hands down. So I'll just be patient and wait. If not, I could probably just sell that bottle for the secondary money and then go pay secondary money for the Parker's Heritage. It's kind of the same thing. You're still just swapping dollars. So. Who, my buddy not being a subscriber to the channel? I don't think he's a big YouTube guy. He's in the military. He's still at Barksdale there in Louisiana. He's my boy, man. I mean, I got a few of these guys I've been all over the world with and done. I got some fucking stories to tell, man, that you probably wouldn't believe. The shit that you would say there's no way that happened, and they did. We were all there for them. Start here. I'll give you a brief synopsis. Stories of how does somebody get locked out of their hotel room butt-ass naked in Hawaii and end up getting into the wrong room and stealing a towel off the maid's cart and standing outside trying to figure out how they're going to get back to their room. Shit like that has happened. When I say I've been all over the world doing crazy shit with those guys, I mean it. Yeah, man, I'm hoping that the live stream will bring in a few people. I'm probably going to try to do weird. I did a short on Bottle and Bond Day, which was what, Monday? That was the 3rd, right? Yeah, so I did that on Monday. Threw that E.H. Taylor up there and just whipped out some shit real quick. I mean, nothing fancy. That shit got like 1,400 views. And then I did the one yesterday on, that was the one I did yesterday. Oh, on the King Cake bottle, and I think it got like 160. Weird. I don't know. So I'm thinking the next one I'm going to do, I think I'm going to post one this weekend maybe on this Larrikin. I think I'm going to do a review on that, or maybe the Conviction or something, and throw that on there. And all it is just to get views and to get subscribers, pretty much. And I think I'm going to try to do the hunt video tomorrow, maybe get that up before I leave, if I can get my video editor to work on that for me. And then I'm just going to try to shoot as much video as I can while I'm in Kentucky. Ampersand will get me some views, huh? Shit, I'll do that one then. Shit, I'll do anything for views. I don't want to say that shit too loud to Joe, though. Be selling everything I own. Ain't nobody going to want to see that. Say if I say put that on my OF page. Oh, not OnlyFans, my Old Forester page. Is the ampersand really popular? It's damn good. But it's kind of got to be your thing. I mean, if you don't like Tokai, I mean, I don't find the Tokai to be overpowering with it, but I think, what I said before, like in a short, when I was when I did my bottle haul and I was talking about it, I was like, if you take it for what it is, for $125, it's a 15-year buff turkey. I mean, find me a 15-year buff turkey that's not $250 and up. Oh, dude, that Parker's Heritage, man, jeez. I don't even know if I can talk after I drink that shit. It's like orgasmic, dude. So let me give you the throwdown on that. There's a there's a story that goes with it. Go back to my mom. My mom passed away on June the 19th. That's the day I bought that bottle. I bought that bottle on June the 19th in Orlando, Florida, and I paid $279.99 for it. It came out to $298 with tax. So June 19th was a Thursday because we were flying home the next day on Friday the 20th because we had flown in the beginning of the month, and they said my mom only had hours to live, and my mom lived another 15 days. And we had already booked our flight home on the 20th, thinking that my mom was going to pass away and that we would be home by the 20th. Well, that's not how it all played out. Point being is, my mom's maiden name was Parker. And that bottle is Parker's Heritage. And I had gone into the liquor store on Monday. She passed away on Thursday. So I walked in on Monday and I saw that bottle there. And it was behind the counter. And he had George T. Stagg for $4.99.99, and I think he had Pappy Van Winkle. He had the Van Winkle Family Reserve for like $7.99 or $8.99. I got a picture of it that I could post at some point. And then he had a 20-year Pappy Van Winkle, I think, for like $12.99, which really $4.99 for the Stagg, $12.99 for a 20-year Pappy wasn't bad. So I worked on the guy. I worked on the guy. I was just trying to get him down to like $2.50 just to think I was getting a deal. Well, I had posted something in our Patreon, Whiskey or Patreon, and somebody kept saying, go back and buy the bottle. I think it was Chase Simmons or somebody said, go buy the bottle. You'll regret it if you don't. Go buy it, go buy it, go buy it. So I went in there like Tuesday, grinded on him some more. He wouldn't budge. All he kept pulling up his phone and showing me secondary that was like $700-800 for it. I'm like, well, that's secondary. Nobody's paying that. So went in on Wednesday, beat him up some more. He just wasn't going to have it. Well, 8 o'clock Thursday morning, I get the call my mom passed away. And the liquor store opened at like 9. I drove over there at 9 o'clock since her maiden name was Parker. And that bottle was sitting there. I bought it. I paid it. And I brought it home. And when I tasted it, I was like, I can't believe I was bitching over like $30 for that bottle. It's worth $279.99 all day long. That bottle to me is worth $500. If there was one in front of me for $500, I would pay it. It's that good. So I've decided that bottle. Let me see what else. I got that bottle and let's see. So now on my mom's birthday and the anniversary of my mom's passing, I will drink a toast of Parker's Heritage to my mother. And she died of cancer, and I will drink a drink of this fuck cancer bottle in memory of her. So those bottles are pretty special to me. All right. Yeah, then there's the higher cast strength one. Because that one's the lower one. I think that's the 94 proofer. So, yeah, I know. I mean, it was a little bit much that I dove off in there raging. But, I mean, at some point I'm going to go through these bottles. And what's the old saying? There's a story behind every bottle. There really, literally is. I mean, a lot of these bottles were picked up in my travels, and something drove me to buy them, not just because I just wanted to have them. So, yeah, it'll be tough to sit there and, man, that'll probably be two or three videos to go through it. I think Kanan, when he did his, was a couple hundred bottles, and it was like a 40-minute video. So, I don't know why my granddaughter is perchance asking me about lemonade stand and ask for grapes. Not really sure what that's about. For real. Yeah, I don't know. See, this is what happens when I live with a teenager who's obviously subscribed to my channel. What the? Yeah, okay. Yeah, whatever. Guess I can't say a whole lot on this live if she's going to sit here and be monitoring everything I say. She's probably back when she was subscriber number 2. My wife was number 1 and she was number 2, and I figured I might get 3 subscribers. Man, that came out when I was 15 and I'm 32. You're 32, Dizzy? Good Lord, dude. I got kids older than that. Son of a... Yeah, what? What? Okay. All right. All right. I must have missed where the whole grape lemonade thing came in. She's going to have to fill me in on that tomorrow because that ain't making no sense to me. It's a weathered 32, brother. I understand that one. I used to have the old saying, somebody said, how old are you? I'm like, look, dude, I'm high mileage, man. I got that city stop and go traffic on me, man. I ain't got no highway miles on me. Yeah, Rage, and tell him. Dude, this live stream's been fun, man. I've enjoyed the heck out of this, man. I hate to keep you guys up late on a. I wouldn't normally. Let me tell you, this guy's up at 3 o'clock in the morning. So if I'm working on Friday, I would long be in bed by now. So any of y'all that know me know that probably by like 8, 9 o'clock, it's radio silence on this end. Yeah, she can confirm. I'm in bed early usually. Man, Honky, thanks for subscribing, man. This is exactly what I was trying to go for. I mean, this is just kind of some worthless banter, man. I mean, I just tried to come up with a channel name, and I'm like Barrel Proof Banter. I'm like banter, just sitting around talking about nothing that makes any sense. But I think it's all stuff we can relate to. Yeah, honestly, I didn't think the first few days. I'm like, man, I ain't never gonna get to 50 subscribers to do the live. I didn't even know what all the requirements were to do live streams, and then Joe helped me out, put it on his video, and the next thing I hit 50, and then I'm just sitting there going, man, it takes like 2 or 3 days even after you hit 50 before YouTube will give you the clearance. I guess they want to make sure you're not some kind of creepy person, but we've all learned we can't be trusted in the shower. Fact. Yeah, we don't want to know what goes on in there. Oh yeah, man. How do I do that mod thing, man? Help me out, fellas. Crap, do I right click on it or what? How do I do that? Alright, I gotta figure that out. Somebody's gotta teach me some stuff here. Who's got a channel that can tell me how to do that? Ah, add as a moderator. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Alright, I'm figuring this out now.
Please put me as a mod to please. German?
All right, you're a moderator.
Yes!
All right. I'm trying to figure this whole thing out. So if you guys see your things changing like a million dang times, it's because I can't figure out what I'm doing here. All right. I did some there. Let me get Queasy in there too. Got to get all the guys in here. All right. All right, let's see what I got there. All right, I think I got my granddaughter, Raging, Will, Queasy, Joe. I put Dizzy in there. Is he like not showing up? Bro. No, I got Dizzy in there. He just hasn't. I think the next time he says something, it'll go blue. Where's Al at? I gotta get Al in there too. Gordon's Pub. There he is. All right, fellas, who am I missing? Joe, Queasy, Raging, Dizzy. Trayton, get him in there. RJ, put him in there. All right, I think that's everybody for now. No, I'm not doing Pokemon Go, and I'm going to block you if you keep saying that crap. LOL. Oh my gosh, don't start. Don't feed the animal there. Oh yeah, Alan. Yeah, man, thanks, dude. I knew I was forgetting somebody. Son of a bitch. Don't tell him I forgot him. He's my boy, man. I was just scanning back, and I don't know that it goes far enough back to him or not. Yeah, like it only goes so far. He went to bed before then and won't let me go back that far, and I didn't see his name. I'll get him next time he's in here. I'm sure there's a way for me to pull his name up and do it, but of course I'd have to be like skilled in all this. I suck. Animal Crossing. Would you guys stop it, man? Good Lord, man. Don't feed the animal. Speaking of animals, don't feed the animal, which is my granddaughter upstairs. I didn't think my whiskey channel was supposed to be a bonding moment with my grandchild. Yeah, it's okay. I love you, but it's fine. Honky. Honky said hi. That's fair, Will. That's fair. Man, I wonder how much longer I'm surprised my phone has lasted this long because it was only on 82% when I started this damn thing. That's the only thing I don't like. When you have the I got to share this with some of the other YouTube guys. When you have your mic plugged into your phone, you obviously can't charge it at the same time. It's like if there was a way for it to do both. Surely some Chinese guys figured that out. Oh, did I say that out loud? Oh my gosh. Don't you have school tomorrow, Jill? Go to bed. Oh, damn, Dizzy, don't go there, bro. Will, don't start that iPhone Android bullshit. You know what I like about hosting these lives? I don't have to type shit in, man. I can just say what I want. That's like the best. And all I got to do is look at what you guys are saying. Because I usually watch Kanan's on my TV and I'm typing on my phone. So that's why inadvertently my fat ass fingers end up hitting send before I want to. Steve Unfiltered. What did I do, man? I'm not posting eggplants and like water spots or whatever and, talking about whatever since seeing as how my 15-year-old granddaughter's in here. I mean, I'm trying to be cursing unlocked. Yeah, like you ain't used to hearing that. Many years I spent in the military, and working for the government. That's pretty much how we talk. So you tell them at work, why are you always mad? It's not how I'm mad, it's just how I fucking talk. Nah, you ain't got to wonder about those guys, man. I'm telling you. There's great guys, man. All those guys up in Colorado. I went up there in summer of 2024. 4th of July weekend, 2024 was the first time I met Kanan and Joe and Alan and Al, and Josh. We were up there for 4th of July weekend, went up there. I was hunting around, and I finally just sent some messages to Kanan, and I'm like, look, I said, I'm in the Springs for the weekend. I said, I'm hunting in this area. Have you hunted here before? And he said, no. And I'm like, well, where do you normally hunt? So he started to tell me, and then he finally said, hey, let's just meet up somewhere. And that's how we met, and we met in person, and stories of bottles that go. We met at Freedom Liquor, and Colorado Springs was the first store we went into, and I think I got a couple of bottles there on the shelf that I bought from there that I still have. So, and then he introduced me to, we went to Security Discount Liquor, and that's when I met Alan and Al and Ryan and Josh and James. So we went there and had some pours in the back and did a big bottle share and all that, and then we went and ate dinner together, and then we went to Joe's that weekend. He was going to Joe's because his family had already moved to Louisiana. Kanan was about to get out of the military, so his family was already down in Louisiana. So we went up to Joe's the day after the 4th and went up there and shared some exquisite pours up at Joe's house and all that, and that's just when I found out. I learned a lot from that trip, and the main thing I learned from that trip was these bottles don't mean anything. They are nothing. They are just a tool to meet people, talk to people, be around people. And I have found some of the best people since I got into this. And when I went to Joe's house, I want to say before I went up there, I was all about collecting bottles, getting bottles, having something that the other guy didn't have. And I thought that's where it was at. And I thought that's what made me happy, so to speak. And then I went to Joe's house, and this guy didn't know me from Adam. He opens the door to his house. Him and his wife and his son. They bring us in. They show us around. And Joe says, anything I have is open for you to drink. Anything. Doesn't matter what it is. And that's the first time I realized that I'm like, people have bottles like this sitting on their shelf. And I don't know if you've ever watched one of the videos that Freddie Johnson from Buffalo Trace has done. And he tells a story about how when somebody cracks out a really good bottle and they open it up and they pour some in your glass and then they put the top on it. The message is, that's all the whiskey you're going to get out of that bottle because I put the cap back on, cork back in it. That's all you're getting. And if you go to somebody's house and they pour it and like this one is left off, that means there's plenty more to be poured. And the old saying is they'll always make more whiskey. They won't make more time for you to hang out with people. So, time is the most precious thing we have. So Joe, like I said, opens the door to his house and he says, anything you want, you can have. And I mean, we poured some crazy stuff at his house. And we were probably there maybe 3 hours and we poured, I don't know, 12, 15 pours out of just various bottles. And I mean, it was stuff I had never thought I was going to try. And then the whole day was done. I mean, I pulled Willett Purple Tops and all kinds of crazy stuff. And he's like, hey, what's the best thing you had while you were here? And the best thing that I had when I was there was this bottle right here, the Nashville Barrel Yellow Bee. And I'll share it in a video later on. He had one of these that wasn't open, and he gave it to me. Just gave it to me. Said, here, take it. I'm like, you don't have to give me that bottle. He goes, no, I don't have to give it to you. I want to give it to you. And then that's when I understood the whole point of what the sharing does. So when I left there, that trip, my whole eyes were opened as to what whiskey's really about. And not to blow my own horn, but that's why when I send samples, I send what I can, and I send a lot because those guys are the ones that taught me. And then when I went to the barrel pick, I brought all those bottles with me because that was the whole meaning of the whiskey thing that they had instilled into me. So, oh yeah, man, the Freddie documentary, neat. Hell yeah, that thing is classic, man. You got to watch that. Is Alan back? Hell yeah, he's back. All right, cool. Now I can make him a mod. So, yeah, there was something about Alan had been gone so long from the chat, I couldn't scroll far enough up to get to his name to make him one. There you go. Yeah, Alan, you know what? I did gift you that bottle of Jack Daniel's Rye. And, yeah, that was actually before I met Joe. But, yeah, it was a couple bottles I had, that I was willing to share. But, yeah. Yeah, man, Joe changed my whole thing. Him and Kanan both. Because Kanan started off with 4th of July. We went bourbon hunting. We went back to his house on base. Had a few pours there. Then the wife drove us to go have dinner. And then we went over to Private Label there in Colorado, there 13th Century. And we had a bunch of pours there, and that's where Josh met us there and all that, and we did all that. But Kanan gifted me. Let's just keep rolling with it. The only I was out of Weller 12. This bottle of Weller 12 right here is one that Kanan gifted me in 2024. You see I still have half of it left. Every Weller 12 I've gotten since then, I've traded off for all these other bottles that I was talking about. But this one bottle here that I have is the one that Kanan gifted me at his house. I said something about, I said, there for a while I just couldn't get Weller 12. I was like, man, I just haven't been able to get it. He's like, take that one. I'm like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, just take it. So that whole trip just got me going on this whole thing. Yeah, Will's like, yeah, screw that guy. Don't make him a mod. Yeah, I was trying to make you a mod. Seriously, man. I was like, apparently I can only scroll up so far on previous chats. And I'm like, damn, Alan's been gone for a while. Because apparently, so I think I've got everybody on here. So we'll see who else pops in that. I mean, I'm trying to think if there's anybody I've missed. If I have missed anybody, I apologize. Honky, you might get there eventually, but you're gonna have to get to know you a little bit more. Let's see. I mean, all these guys that I just made mods are all the OGs, man. These are the guys from, I don't know, geez, I want to say for years, but it doesn't really seem like it's been that long. I mean, it seems like one day, you're like, oh, we've been doing this channel, Kanan's channel for a couple of years now, but I just feel like a bunch of you guys I've known for a lot longer than that. Because the old saying goes, man, I'm one of those people that I can figure out people pretty quick. You can be a pretty good judge of character of people in a short period of time. Ooh, time, well, yeah, I don't know if time on this live stream and time just in general. Here, the old saying my mom used to always tell me, don't wish your years away. They'll go by fast enough on their own. And let me tell you a story. The older you get, the faster those years go. I mean, I was just talking to the wife today, and at work. I am officially 10 days away from hitting my minimum retirement age, and I already have my years. So in 10 days, I'm eligible to walk away from my job and get paid, for the rest of my life. But I remember my wife's like, congratulations, you've made it. I'm like, I know, but I remember sitting there, it seems like yesterday I was 5 or 7 years away, and it's here now. So I'm not, just so you guys know, I'm not planning on retiring, but I feel like I'm going to work my wife's got another 6 years to go. And I got moved into a job, and I pretty much like it. So I'm like, yeah, I'll hang out for a little while. So yeah, I'm be 57 years old in May, and I've been working for this man's government for 34 years. So yeah, I've done my time. So, but yeah, you're right, Alan. Having it in your back pocket. My dad told me, he goes, it gets easier to go to work once you know that's in your hip pocket. You've got it. Dude, man, John, man, I don't know what to say about that. Been my boy for years, man, but he just kind of got iffy here the last month or so, man. He just kind of said he was going to get out of bourbon and this, that, and the other, and he is just fallen off the Patreon. He'll talk to me about bourbon a little bit here and there, but yeah, he just kind of, I don't know where he's going with it. So I don't know if he's gonna get out. He 1 minute he says he's gonna sell all his bourbon and get out, and 1 minute he's asking me what's out there in the market. So I don't know. And me and John used to work together every day. And back in September, I got moved into another position in another squadron. So me and John, shit, I ain't seen John in a month and a half maybe. So yeah, whereas me and John we saw each other every day. I mean, like a bunch every day. So we were always talking bourbon and hanging out, and now it's nothing. Yeah, raging. I mean, it's in sight. I'm still enjoying what I'm doing. I feel like what I do is important, and I do get some satisfaction out of it. And the wife can't retire for another 6 years, so what am I going to do? Sit around here and pickle my liver, or, well, my salary's allows me to buy more bourbon, I guess. Good night, Jill. See you in the morning, honey. Nothing like this reminds me when my kids used to text me when we were in Germany. I had one kid that lived in the basement, and I lived 2 floors above it, and another one lived up in the attic, and they would text me instead of coming down and talking to me. Man, you know what? These lives don't necessarily have to be about drinking. I mean, drinking is just the thing that brings us together. I'll be honest with you, a bunch of you guys I just like chatting with. And that's kind of the whole point behind why I wanted to get the 50 subscribers. I just want to sit here and do this. Damn, Alan. Shit, bro. Getting swolled up, huh? Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm on that whole damn weight loss kick thing too, but I am not giving up my bourbon. I done told my doctor that, so I've lost 65 pounds since like last summer. Yeah, I've lost like 65 pounds, and the doc's like, well, if you give up that alcohol, you'd lose more. Well, you're really pushing the issue, buddy. Well, when you get to be, I mean, I don't even know that I'm the oldest guy in here, so, but yeah, I mean, I know Al's a little bit older than me, but yeah, damn, Joe, don't go there, bro. Yeah, baby. He's back. Man, swinging for the fence, bro. Because chicks dig the long ball. Man, this is what I'm talking about right here. I don't care if I get another subscriber. I just want to hang out and do this. Man, Joey, my boy, man. Hit Joey with some moderator status there, too, man. Me and Joey got to get it going on here, man. Joe been talking about the skin flute, and now the bananas coming in. Yeah, me and Joey got to get on board with some damn sampling too, man. That dude's got some shit I want to try. Of course, I ain't got nothing to compare with what he's got, so kind of goes with that damn deal there. I hate to ask for something that I can't reciprocate with. Yeah, man. Yeah, if it wasn't for Kim having this procedure, like I said, I have every other Friday off, but this was not my Friday off. I got next Friday off in prepping before us leaving for Kentucky on Saturday, but yeah. Wet Platinum stocked up. Whoa, shit. Brother, I know what you're saying. Yeah, Joey, you're that kind of guy. I'm with you, bro. That's why I was just talking about Joe must have heard me in there burning his ears up about he was the one that really coached me along. He was kind of the one who gave me that big nudge about sharing bottles. See if Joe remembers. Remember this one, Joe? Remember this bad boy here? This is what got it all started right here. I told him the story about the whole yellow bee, man, how it got us, going to your house and how you opened the door to your house and let a complete stranger into your house and shared everything in your cabinets and gifted me that bottle. It means a lot to me, and that bottle, like, there's bottles in here that got some meaning to them, and that's one of them that, like, I don't just give out pours to that, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that fucking bottle of Samuel, man. Fuck you. That thing's sitting right on the bottom of the shelf. Here, let me tell you a story. So I went into Safeway yesterday. I told you after I went and took my granddaughter to the doctor, and I walk in and they had like 2 cases of Stag in a cart, and E.H. Taylor and Weller Single, or Special Reserve. The guy tells me they had Single Barrel the week before and got 2 bottles of it. Of course, those are already gone. But now I am on his text list, thank God. Raging, thanks for popping in, brother. I really appreciate it, man. I appreciate the support, man. You guys are the best. But anyway, so I mean, these bottles are there, and I'm like, well, I'll go into this Safeway here right by the base. So I had to go mail a UPS package to Wesley, some samples. So Safeway is right on the way back to the base. So I said, man, I'll just pop in real quick. So I go in there. All their liquor is locked up. Even the $8 damn Samuel Grant or whatever the fuck it was that Will wants. It was locked up, if you noticed. It was $8. It's locked up. That tells you what kind of hood it's in. But note to self, those are the best hoods to go shopping at 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, because it's in the rough part of town who ain't got the money to buy those bottles, so maybe you can score something. So I go in there and I ask, hey, you got any E.H. Taylor or any Stag Jr.? So I had to ring a bell and wait for somebody to show up. Well, they're like, oh, we don't get that here. I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's Safeway in the same damn town. How the hell do you not get it? I guess the hood rats are not allowed to get it, so I don't know. Yeah, Joey, I'm throwing facts, brother. Throw that shit down. Homie don't play. But tell me I'm wrong, Joey. That's how the shit works, right? I mean, Kim gets pissed at me. I mean, when we're traveling, she's like, what the are we doing in this neighborhood? I'm like, this is where you find the shit. The shit that you won't go to after dark is the place you want to be at like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. You're gonna sell me for the fucking Samuel Grant? Shit, I'll sell you that shit. I'll send you that shit for free, man. God damn, man. You know what? I'll make a damn video out of it. Shit, it'll be good for content. I'm fucking searching for damn content creation. I was like, man, I found somebody who wants an $8 damn bottle of damn bourbon. Yeah, Joey, I ain't telling no damn lies on this damn thing. It's gonna be straight truth. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it'll be good for the palate or not. Fucking want to shave your tongue after drinking that shit, man. I'm telling you. Be like that damn John Wayne toilet paper. Rough, tough, and don't take shit off no one. Oh, nightcap. What the hell's a nightcap gonna be, Alan? A little 420? We're going to have to hook Alan up with some good shit, man. There's going to come a time when he's really going to fucking bust this shit down. Shit. Yeah. Use it for something. Oh, damn, dude. I got a million of them, dude. They fucking laugh at me all day long because us southern folks have names for everything, man. And they're just like, what the fuck did you just say? And I'm like, I'm just saying shit that everybody says down south. And they're looking at me like I'm crazy. You ever heard the term horny as a 3-ball cat? I got all kinds of shit I can say. The government, Joey Bananas. That's all you need to know. I seen your damn profile pic. You'll get it. They making shit up sometimes works too. Oh, goddamn, far from it, brother. Far from it. I could tell you the story of the shit that I've done in this life, and it just all boils around aircraft maintenance for the Air Force, one way or the other. Warheads on foreheads and etc., all over the world. So, gone all over the world and killed people, and gone all over the world and gone to air shows and done all kinds of crazy shit that we can't talk about in mixed company. But yeah, I'm about to be 57, and I've been doing this shit since I was 18 years old. So pretty much, yeah. And then my dad was in the military, so he joined the military when I was 2. So for pretty much 55 of my 57 years, I have done something or been associated with this man's Air Force doing something. Yeah, I saw that comment earlier today. The fuck was it? It was something about the damn, shit. What was it now? Ah, dang it, man. I done forgot now. It was earlier today. Ah, Alan, dude. People thank me for my service, but I'm going to tell you, the Air Force has given me more than I could ever give back. And I mean that. I know it sounds kind of fucking cheesy. This man's Air Force is, like I said, between from my dad's service and my service and whatever else, has provided me a living for my family for 55 of my 57 years on this earth. So it's all good, man. I go to work every day and give it my all, and feel like that there's no amount that I can pay back for what I've been given. That's for sure. And although I'm Mr. Campbell at this point, I mean, I still feel like I'm still serving. I mean, I still obviously work for the Air Force, so just a different kind of service. I don't have to put a uniform on every day, but it's important what I do, and it's all good. It's definitely brings some satisfaction. That was it. Yep. Yeah, and it was something about fucking toilet something. I remember that. Oh man, I ain't going to bed yet, Queasy man. Shut your damn pie hole, bro. Got my peeps on here, man. I'm not even drinking anymore. I'm just having a good time. Yeah, I'll be sitting at the hospital all day tomorrow and trying to do a bourbon hunt. The bourbon hunt might go away if I keep it up, but yeah, Queasy don't know. I don't know if I got the vibe going, Joe. I'm trying to feed off. I'm trying to watch your shit, man. You guys got to coach me on the. How do you get the blurry background and it just focuses on you and all that, man? I'm like looking at my shit going, my shit looks like two guys that tried to start a porno in their fucking backyard with a fucking camcorder, man. I mean, seriously, man, my shit looks bad. Yeah, man, all I got's this iPhone, a ring light, and this damn microphone here and my damn laptop. I mean, I'm just kind of. I don't feel like this is anything that's going to go anywhere. I mean, hell, Joe, you got, what, 1,600 subscribers? I would never in a million years expect that I'll even hit 500. So I'm just kind of just doing my thing. Whoa, Hunky, where are you at? Fall off the truck gear. Hell yeah, I like that kind of shit. Psst. Hey, buddy, want to buy a watch? Shit won't turn your arm green, I promise. Yeah, I was trying to balance the seeing this and then seeing my big ass head, and probably part of it is I'm ducking down. I'm like, I'm like fucking whack-a-mole over here. I mean, I don't know. Brother, I'm working in limited space. I mean, I don't have the ring light cranked up. I mean, how's the lighting now? It's fucking dark out, so I don't know if my lighting is. I don't know. He wants me to zoom in on that damn stag. Good thing is I can just reach that shit. Boom! It's right there, bro. Now the story behind that bottle is, I know you guys all know, so like September, October time frame, I had a guy I worked with that was, he's about to get a new job. He's about to move to Ohio or maybe Georgia or someplace. He's got like 85 open bottles. He don't want to move any open bottles. So he's got all these bottles and he's like, hey man, I want to sell off some of these bottles. And I'm like, well, I said, don't you have a 24 GTS? And he's like, yeah, about half full. And I'm like, I'll buy it. And he's like, I said, look, I said, I'll buy a bunch of those other bottles, but I want you to throw this in and I'll give you fair market value for half a bottle, which was at the time, it was probably up to here. Now it's down to here. But, so I did get this technically as my first BTAC bottle, but my first full BTAC bottles were the GTSs and the William LaRue Wellers. And like I said, divulging more of my February haul, because obviously the William LaRue and one of the George T's was in the January. Obviously, one of the other ones is going to be in my February haul, but Yeah, man. There it is. I mean, I'll. All right. You're going to make me crank it up. Hold on. Something about sitting in front of the hitters doesn't pay off. I should swap it around and hit the other side over here to this shelf over here that's got all my Penelopes, Old Foresters, Heaven Hills, Mictors, the King Cake, all my Maker's Mark, Knob Creeks, Elijah Craig's are all on the other one over here. So don't feel like I'm picking off the top shelf. Banana hammock. Dude, yeah, you did fuck up that whole William LaRue Weller thing at the damn Whiskey Fest. That shit was fucking classic. I might use that as my damn intro into one of my videos. The fuck was that? Oh shit. It sounded like he had Joe Unfiltered shoved in his mouth or something. Fuck, I don't know what the hell that was. God damn, that's good. Pooh, pooh. Like a fine wine, man. That shit is so damn good, man. There ain't no damn bad year of GTS. I don't give a shit what anybody says. It's the old some are just better than others. None of them are bad. Hell, I drank some of that damn Dickel 15 tonight. It does tone down a little bit. I mean, that bottle's probably halfway, little below. I'm just glad my buddy didn't want his bottle of it. He didn't like it. So I was like, because when Joe offered to buy me a couple and send them to me, my buddy's like, oh, I'll take one. And I'm like, shit. But then he didn't like it. So I was banking on the fact that he wouldn't like it. That one's 19 years. It's 2006. Yeah. All right, what do you want me to say about damn Stag Senior? Oh, okay, Honky, you're up at Scottsdale. Nice. Yeah, I'm going up to the race on Sunday. I'm thinking about trying to do a hunt video at Skyline Liquors in Casa Grande. Casa Grande, however the hell they say it. I mean, I'm white. I don't know how the hell to say half that shit. Dude, Alan, I don't think I've had any bad GTS. Like I said, it's just different levels of good. Honky, I was going to go up to, we were up there the day after, the day after Christmas. We went to the football game up there in Phoenix, and I wanted to go over to Trevor's because I wanted to get the, I was trying to get that Larrikin. But then I ended up finding it in a store here, and damn fine pour, by the way. So if you weren't in here earlier, but oh hell, Joey could be on like Donkey Kong, bro. Oh, we painted brown like a shitter, all right. I got some places, Joey, that are Now, Honky, you're from up there, but usually, like, if I'm in Phoenix, I like to go out to Westgate, and I like to hit Fine Ash Cigar there in Westgate and have a few pours there because I like to stay there. That way I can get all effed up and I don't have to worry about driving. I mean, I got the wife. She doesn't really drink, but I don't want to put it on her to have to drive. I mean, poor girl's going to get beat up at damn Kentucky Bourbon Trail here next week when we leave, so she can drive all our drunk asses around. Yeah, Honky, they got some good stuff in there, bro. But I mean, Trevor's and Pitch and all those places are good too, so I've been suckered into buying a couple of bottles at Tops there in Tempe because I like to go over to Tempe because I always like to eat at the Chuck Box when I go to Tempe. But, you know, I don't know if that's in your realm of places. Phoenix is weird, man. People about the East Valley, West Valley. I mean, there's like certain lines people will not cross in that town. But like when we go up there to visit in Phoenix, in case you don't know, Phoenix is like the fifth largest city in the U.S. People do not realize how big that city is until you get in it. That son of a bitch is monstrous, man. So getting around in it is not for the faint of heart. Yeah, man, Honky. Chuck Box, you know all about it then. Yeah, that shit is for real. And then, yeah, I'll get some, we'll go hit burgers there and then hit down. There's a place called King's Liquor right down the street there on University and Tops Liquor. I usually hit those. And I think, hold on, let me throw some shit out there. This is, I got these in, what the hell was it? November? And everybody said they can't be had. I got these at Tops Liquor. The 2019 RC6 Wood Finishing Series, the very first ones that came out. Now, I did pay up for them. I paid like $140 for them, but I bought two and my buddy bought one, so, and I've already like cracked through some of this, and as Joe knows, it's like an apple pie, man. This thing's amazing. Revival Vintage, I think, is down in Louisville somewhere. So, yeah, I've been looking at a couple of places to get some Dusties. Yeah. So, here's the gist of my schedule. So, so we're leaving next Saturday, the 14th. We're driving out of here. We're driving to Terrell, Texas, which is just on the other side of Dallas. We're going to stop there. We're Buc-ee's and all that. Spend the night there. We're going to go bourbon hunt, hopefully over at Specs across the street. Then we're getting the car the next morning on Sunday. We're driving to Bardstown. We get to Bardstown. That's about another 12-hour drive. Maybe if we get through Elizabethtown, we're going to stop at John O's Liquor because that's about 30 or 40 miles before we get to Bardstown. Reference that later. So if not, we're just going to drive to Bardstown. Then we're going to get up Monday morning. We got three things for Monday. We've got Heaven Hill, Jim Beam, and Maker's Mark. You'd say, well, why aren't you doing more? Well, come to find out, a lot of those distilleries are closed on Mondays, and a lot of them are closed on Mondays and Tuesdays, as we're finding out. So Bardstown's closed on Monday and Tuesday. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the big three: Beam, Maker's Mark, and Heaven Hill. I'm thinking starting at Heaven Hill in case they drop something good. And then we're going to go probably to Maker's Mark, either Maker's Mark or Jim Beam. But they're both on opposite ends of town, and they're both, north-south of Bardstown. So Tuesday morning we're going to leave. The wife wants to hit Lux Row. Lux Row is not open on Monday, but they are open on Tuesday. So we're going to hit Lux Row when they open. If we check out of our hotel after we spend Sunday and Monday there. Then we're going to drive east and head towards Lawrenceburg. I was going to hit Four Roses, Larrikin, Wild Turkey, and Woodford Reserve on the way to Buffalo Trace, which we have scheduled a tour on Wednesday. So what we're going to do Tuesday morning is we're going to do Lux Row. then when we get done with that, we're going to drive to, we found out today that Larrikin is open on Tuesday. Wild Turkey and Four Roses are not. So we're going to go ahead and do Larrikin, and then we're going to drive up to Woodford Reserve. And if we have time, I think we're going to do a tour there. And then drive into Frankfurt for the night, eat dinner, hang out, have a couple pours. And then we got a tour at Buffalo Trace on Wednesday, the 18th at 11. So we're going to get there first thing in the morning, get in line in case they drop something good. Do our tour at 11, and when the tour's over, we're headed to Louisville. We're probably not going to get there because that's an hour drive, so we're probably not going to get there till late afternoon and probably try to do Old Forester and Michter's. And then Thursday morning, we're driving out and then headed to Nashville. We're going to try to go to Nashville Barrel and do some stuff down there, and then start heading home on Friday to Weatherford, Texas, and then into home on Saturday because we have to be back at work on Monday. So, yeah, it's going to be a bit of an aggressive schedule. Yeah, Joey, it's going to be a lot of video, dude. It's going to be great for content. So I think what I'm going to just do at every, like, distillery or every day, I'm just going to do some snippets. I'm going to try to post some shorts while I'm gone just to kind of feed you guys a little bit, but yeah, man, I'm going to try to take as much video as possible, man. Yeah, be live the whole time. Yeah, man. Whew. Well, you know, me and the old lady are going to get some alone time, so you may not want some live the whole time. Hell yeah, I've cracked that damn 12, brother. Shit, motherfucker, please. Hold on, let me get to it. Let me step this Rock Hill Farms out of the way and get to it. My boy Queasy hooking me up with the Eagle Rare 12. Now, it's not real low, because I'm going to tell you, I'm nursing this damn bad boy. Yeah, man. Yeah, Joey, you feeling me, brother. Nashville, yeah, man. I would like to spend more time in Nashville. I feel like Nashville just about has to be a trip all on its own, and we'll just see, man. Queasy, you have no idea, man, how happy I am to have this thing. I mean, it is. Eagle 10 is just solid as the day is long, but this damn thing is like a whole nother damn level. Now you're going to make me have to fucking take a pour of it. Bonk. Oh, yeah. Don't want anything else in there to taint it. So, the sample that you sent me, I took a little nip off of it. Then I shared it with a buddy of mine, and he was like, it's okay. So then he came over last Friday night, and he tried it, and he's like, holy shit, this thing is good. I'm like, it's the same damn one you had last Friday night. So it just goes to show that your palate can change from night to night. Dude, this stuff makes Eagle 10 like a drain pour, dude. I mean, seriously. When somebody says it ain't that much different, I don't know what the hell they're drinking. But you know what? Everybody's palate's everybody's palate. I mean, like I said, man, I mean, there's a lot of things I don't like that people love. And I mean, it's like, man, I don't hate you for it. Like what you like. I gotta ask, are these lights kicking on behind you guys? Does that shit drive you crazy and I need to shut them off? Because, I mean, they got motion sensors on them. I got it to where when I walk up on it, it lights up. But if it's just dumb shit, I'll turn them off for lives. Yeah, I definitely need to zoom the camera in some more. I mean, it is too far away. As a matter of fact, I'm going to try it right now. Yeah, I guess it's a little better. Shine the light on the possibilities. Yeah, there you go, brother. You know, I've got an Eagle Rare 10 that I got where I did the bourbon hunt last week, and he said it was 10 years, 11 months. It was 1 month shy of 11 years. Man, I don't know what to think. It wasn't terrible, but it didn't blow my doors off either, so I haven't gone back to the store yet either, because I'm hoping he doesn't corner me and ask me what I really think about it. Dude, Eagle Rare 10 solid, man. Solid as the day is long. You can't go wrong with it. I mean, honestly, Eagle Rare 10 was probably the first, if you want to call it the gateway bourbon. It was probably my gateway bourbon for sure. I mean, I started off Elijah Craig small batch and shit like that. I mean, I even did the Long Branch, the Matthew McConaughey Long Branch and stuff like that. It was just, and I thought it was good stuff, you know. And then I got into it, and I was like, then I got to the Eagle Rare. I was like, holy shit, this is like next level, you know. So, Queasy, I'm with you, man. It's next level stuff. I mean, Eagle Rare is always going to have a special place in my heart for sure. Nobody's going to be mad if you pour them up that. And I mean, this Eagle 12 is just, it's special to me, dude. I mean, it does. The age does a lot to it. To me, at 12 is like, it's like a really, really good, like, age level. 12 to 15 is always good. Yeah, Joey. I mean, you know, small batch never really hit for me. Um, I like it more now than I did in the beginning. Um, shit, I got this damn one over here. God damn it. Man, it always leads to a story, doesn't it? Ugh. I have to put some of these damn bottles away, man. I'm running out of damn room here. Some bitch has got a damn drinking problem or something. What's wrong with this guy? I got Uncle Al's small batch concoction here. And although it says single barrel, it's got the damn bees and all that on it, and the wax and all that on it. It's got his special wax on the top and all that, and his special stickers on it. And basically, Uncle Al's got his own beehives. So, if you not following his channel, Gordon's Pub, you should be. He's got bees, and he'll do some honey finished barrels, and he'll do his own aging incubator or whatever else to simulate aging in the rick houses. And then he dips them in his own wax and makes his own stickers and all that. So this is a pretty special bottle to me too, and it's down to here. And certain people get pours of this, if you know what I mean. You guys know I'm all about some sharing. Yeah, dude, I don't know that I got the voice for it, because when I listen to my voice, I'm like, that's what I sound like, I don't think any of us feel like we sound like we really do, because we hear one thing, but then when I watch a video, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I sound like. I want to sound like Queasy. That's a cool motherfucker, man. That dude, man. Shit, that brother got it going on, man. If I could sound like that, I'd be laying pipe all over fucking town. Yeah, the difference is Unfiltered wants to lay pipe on you. I don't. I'm just saying I'd be laying pipe all over town. There's a difference, dude. You in the union? Yeah, I'm in the union. I'm in the pipe fitters union. I'm about to fucking fit it right here. This right here is what lives are supposed to be about. Yeah, I got to get that damn desk right freaking here where that laptop can sit right here so I can look at it, because I'm feeling like all you guys are looking at is this shit. Yeah, I'm letting you know, all right. Hell, if this shit right here don't get subscribers, nothing will, right? I'm trying to keep it real. Damn it, Card, get on it, bro. Card getting some damn moderator status immediately. Yeah, where the fuck have you been, Card? Damn, bro, you went to Puerto Rico. I thought some damn goddamn Spanish guy kidnapped your ass. Yeah, Card, I'm on this shit now, bro. Ain't worth the fuck at it, but I'm here. Yeah, Card's tough, bro. Some bitches like they've been trapped in a fucking hole with fucking Buffalo Bill. Rubbed the fucking lotion on his skin. Rubs the lotion on his skin or he gets the hose again. Oh shit, man. Yeah, Card's living a whole different life than the rest of us. I'm just trying to live in his life a little bit. Joey is the man, dude. He'll make my damn channel grow like nobody's business. And doesn't even know me from Adam. The old saying is, you know people, you know pretty much, you can judge people pretty damn quick. You know, when your mom used to tell you when you were a kid, first impression's a lasting impression. You get it now. Grow like unfiltered soul pecker. Motherfucker's 6'8", man. You really want to fucking chance that shit? Oh my gosh. Arby, we got the meats. Oh shit. Oh my god, man. Oh damn, bro. You're killing me, dog. Oh shit. Oh shit, man. This thing went way better than I thought it was gonna go. Oh. I feel like I'm always under the pressure to drink though, because you know, everybody's watching me. I'm not watching them. Killed myself. You damn right, dude. Fucking threw the rope around your neck and it's like, all right, how'd I kick the chair out from underneath myself? Oh shit. Oh my god, man, this has been a blast, guys. I mean, it really has. At some point, I gotta shut this shit down, man. God damn, I actually gotta go to the damn hospital. What the hell time is it? Here we go. 11:30. Woof. Yeah, I'll survive. Trying to wake your wife up over here. Thankfully, I'm in a two-story. My wife is upstairs. Better ask the dog. Yeah. My dog's still. Oh, shit. Yeah. My dog's still sitting over there. He's probably pissed off as hell because he ain't in bed, but. We put Uncle Al's concoction away. Whew. Shit. Alright, I gotta stop, fellas. I ain't necessarily gotta stop, like, chatting, but... Nah, man, I ain't Ubering to the hospital, man. Fuck all that. I mean, hell, we ain't gotta leave here till 7:45. It's 11:30. I'll be good. I usually only sleep about 5 hours a night anyway. Maybe 6. If I get 6, I'm doing good. Not much of a sleeper. I think that's an old guy thing. I'm gonna make it. I have to, man. The wife says I got to get her there. Yeah, I'm gonna do a hunt video, so I'm definitely have to charge my damn phone all damn night. So I'm gonna try this little ass store. Like it's 5 minutes from the damn hospital. As soon as they wheel her to the ass to the back, I'm gone because I already know it's at least an hour and a half before they take her in to do the damn procedure. So I'll beat feet as soon as they roll her back, or as soon as they tell me I have to leave, I'm just gonna fucking shoot right out the damn. Price of weeded recipe trace out there. Okay, so at the hunt video where I had the, I know Steve is up on Patreon. I want to get off work, going to bed. Oh yeah, bro, dude, you know me, man. I'm fucking posting it like. My alarm is set for 3:15 in the morning, but I'm usually up 2:30-ish. I usually wake up before my alarm goes off. Unless I'm having a good night, then I'll sleep till 3:15. But yeah, I normally leave the house about 4:25-ish. For you, Alan, 4:20. And then get to work at 5. And then I work till 2:30. And then... usually home a little after, what, 3:05, 3:10 in the afternoon. I don't know what you're going with that, Alan. I don't mean. I'm just telling you that I leave at 4:20. But yeah. Um, yeah. I normally don't have this Friday off, but yeah, just this whole thing. But yeah, you see me posting early. I actually had to ask Wesley Martin today because he's on nights. Yeah, where the fuck is he at anyway? He hasn't chimed in on here, but he just went offshore yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. So he's on nights right now. So me and him normally text a bunch. So those of you who have my phone number, feel free, text away, man. I love talking bourbon just through text messages, man. I mean, I really enjoy it. So nobody's gonna blow my phone off too much. So yeah, he left on yesterday. So I texted him this morning. I'm like, "You on days or nights?" And it's like I didn't get a response for like an hour, and I'm like, "Yep, he must be on nights because his ass ain't answering." So yeah, he answered me later on. So he said, "Yeah, the first night's always rough trying to get back on schedule." But yeah, Wesley's my boy, man. He's my backyard hookup, if you know what I mean. So yeah, me and him have officially sampled each other's entire selections. I mean, like I have nothing left I can give him except for William LaRue. I haven't opened it yet. I don't know why. I don't know. I just keep waiting for that special reason to open it. I don't know. And if I'm tatering out, let me know. But, dude, Alan, you're not even lying, dude. We got some great people in this group, man. I mean, like some of the best people ever. It is, Joey. Yeah, Joey, I got the 225 GTSs and a 25 WLW and a 24 GTS that I got about half of. And like I said, I'm not trying to flex because I'm going to tell you guys, back in September, I had zero BTAC bottles. I've been extremely blessed. And I have traded away a lot of bottles, which in the situation that I was in as far as storage space, and here's the way I look at it. It's bottles that I had money that I'd already spent over the years, long spent, money that was long gone. And I'm like, when am I going to drink 6 backup Wellers of like each one? Like 6 Antique 107s, 6 Weller 12s, 6 Weller Full Proofs. Don't fool yourself. You're never drinking those. So, and I'm going to tell you, I got all those at MSRP. Every one of them. And even some of them, even prior to COVID, when I was paying $49.99 for them, 59, 55, 56, $57. I mean, cheap. So when somebody's offering you BH Taylor barrel proof 2 for 1 and you only have $50, $55 in them, you're paying $110. I mean, granted, that's over retail for BH Taylor barrel proof, but tell me where you're finding that at retail sitting on the shelf. You're not. But same difference. The guy was making me trade value for these GTSs and William LaRue Wellers, and like I said, my wife got drawn for the handy. We paid $150. The guy said, "I'll give you $300 trade for it." So I'm getting $300 trade, but I am having to trade it secondary for it. Keep in mind. So trade value on a WLW, he was trading at 1,000. So I had to make up the difference in other bottles, but he's giving me like 110, 120 for 12 and full proof that I paid $50 for. So I'm like, in the end of the game, I'm getting that bottle for half price. I mean, I am paying $500 for it, but who's not going to pay $500 for a William LaRue Weller? If you say you won't pay $500 for a William LaRue Weller, you're a liar. There you go, Joey. There you go. Yeah, man. I mean, it's No, Joey, I'm not selling feet pics because nobody wants to look at these fucking dogs. But yeah, man, you're right. When you can get them at SRP and you can stockpile them, and honestly, let's talk about that. I mean, while we're at it, I mean, I think the market's shifting. I think at some point, I think the market is where it's at, and I think at this point we're starting to see. I'm seeing it here. Stag Junior and all that starting to sit on the shelf, and when it does, those trade values of those bottles are soon only going to bring retail value. So whereas I'm getting 110, 120 for a Stag Junior, pretty soon it's just going to bring what it brings, which is what you paid for it. So trade it. By the way, I'm sorry, fellas. You see me rubbing at my damn nose. Fucking Arizona's dry as shit. It's like 5% humidity, so don't think I'm sitting here constantly picking my damn nose. It just friggin' itches because it's just dry here all the time. Yeah, yeah. I didn't own a BTAC until September, so I 100% get what you're talking about. And Queasy, I get it, man. I mean, would I dole out $700 to $1,000? No, 100% I would not. Yep, there you go, Joey. I mean, yeah, Stag Junior is never been really my jam, and I'll tell you a story behind it. Shit, let's just keep rolling. Um, this bottle still says Stag Junior on it. This bottle was bought when me and my wife who almost died from COVID in February of 2021, they had a bourbon drop right up the street 3 miles from my house. And I was able to get this bottle. This was, what is it, 16 or 18? I think it's 18. 16 or 18. It's one of them two batches. It's whatever 130.2 is. It's back before they put it on the bottle. That's how much of it I still have left. From 20 February, 5 years, and I have that much of it left. You know why? This son of a bitch is like straight gasoline. And I was not far into my bourbon journey, and it just did not hit for me at all. And Stag has just been a nah for me. It just hasn't been great. But other people love it. So when I get it, I just pass it on to somebody else. It's just not my thing. So, and I think the only other one I have down here is one that I made a trade with that co-worker that was getting rid of open bottles. 23B. And I've got a 23C over there in the box for one of the Patreons who wants it. That wants that and a king cake and the fiddler whiskey or pick. It's sitting over there in the box. But yeah, whenever that gets to be. But yeah, it's just Steve on that Colombian Bam Bam. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know what to think anymore with the bourbon. I mean, I feel like now was the time to go ahead and offload and get some of these bottles up here. I mean, yeah, people might bash me for paying that kind of money for them, but I've never owned them, and I love them, and they're good. And to me, I traded bottles that I'd already spent money on, so I think it was fair. So, I mean, like I said, it's all up to you how you want to do it. So, but I definitely think the market is shifting. I mean, Joey's in California. I'm here in Arizona, and I think we're seeing one thing. Colorado's seeing one thing. I mean, it's just so weird how the distribution is from state to state. But I mean, Florida and Georgia. When I went to Florida the first time, like in November of 24, that's when I first found out my mom was sick. we flew into Atlanta and we drove down through Georgia. We got rented a car and we drove down to Tallahassee, and I stopped in a bunch of liquor stores there, and I mean, like, Eagle Rare was everywhere. I mean, like crazy. No, man. I mean, Queasy, if you know me by now, you know I really don't care. I mean, it's like I'm not looking for anybody's acceptance. I mean, yep, there you go, Joey. Famous lines I've used. Probably, Jesus, probably 25 years ago. I used to go frequent this bar after work, and that's where I met my wife and all that. And, you know, well, I didn't meet her there. I met her somewhere else. We would meet up there, I should say. And then her dad started frequenting the joint, and I used to play these in Louisiana. Video poker machines were a big thing in Louisiana, probably still are. And I used to play them, you know, every once in a while. I, you know, a little bit of disposable income. I wasn't married. I had some money, you know, or whatever else, and I'd be playing those things. And I usually did pretty damn good on them. Well, he'd sit over there one day and he's over there, hey, who wants to be a millionaire? Who wants to be a millionaire? And I could hear him back there like barking over there from his table. One day I just had, I guess, one few too many, and I spun around in my chair and I looked at him and I said, I'm going to tell you a story right here, right now. When I come to you to borrow money to pay my bills, you can tell me how to spend my money. Until then, leave me the fuck alone. I turned around, kept playing my damn poker machine. You know what? He never, in all the years that man was in my life, never said another word to me. But what he did tell me later is he did respect me for standing up to him. Probably not the way I should have went about it, but, you know, as you guys are going to see, I'm a little rough around the edges and can be at times. All right, well, I think maybe we should probably go ahead and shut this thing down, man. It's been way longer than I ever dreamed. I mean, like, I didn't think this many people would chime in here. You don't know how much this means to me, though. I mean, you guys really stepped up. I mean, I honestly thought maybe 4 or 5 people might show up in here tonight. Man, Queasy, I get it, man, and I appreciate it, man. I mean, it's just like, this is not something, maybe I could do it once a week. I mean, not at this level. I mean, I think it was fun. I mean, it's just one of those get out there and throw it out there. And I want you guys to know that I'm kind of serious about doing this. I mean, I really don't want to do it for any other reason other than just kind of hang out. I mean, I miss talking to you guys. And this is actually, for me, is a way easier to do it because all I got to do is just sit here and talk into the mic and sit here and look at your questions pop up on the thing and answer them, which is way better than sitting here typing on my phone. So, yeah, man, the wife's gonna be fine, man. I mean, it's a heart procedure, but man, it sucks, man. Just sucks, man. It's ugh. Don't get me started on that, man. It's like, hmm. Been dealing with this stuff for a lot of years, so it's just one of those things that, like, this kind of thing here is one of those things that gives me a disconnect, if that's the right word for it. Kind of gives me a chance to just kind of get into my comfort zone and do my thing. Um, uh, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to put it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't work that way for you like it does for me, but for me, this is just kind of like My brother-in-law sent me a text yesterday, and he's like, until I watched some of your videos, I had no idea how much you knew about bourbon. He'd been over to my house like a bunch of times, and I guess he never really realized that I was like nerding out on this stuff, I guess. So he just kind of like, meh. He's just drinking it to be drinking it. He didn't realize that I was really getting into it. But Alan, thanks. Queasy, obviously, thanks, brother. I mean, means the world to me, man. She's Nah, Joey. I don't know that I'm gonna be big. The only way I'm gonna get big is if I start putting weight back on, bro. um, no, man. Yeah, absolutely, man. The internet is it's a good thing, man. I've learned a lot from watching. Just I don't think my brother-in-law realizes how much YouTube videos I watch, but I like kind of geek out on this stuff a little bit, but. No, man, I know you guys are for real, man. Yeah, she got that damn heart procedure tomorrow, and I'm nervous. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It just gets when you get a little bit older, you get to be our age, man. Everything's always a little iffy, man. So, but Alan knows my wife and all that. She'll eventually pop in here. Tonight wasn't the night, man. She's a little amped up a little bit over this whole thing, so she'll I think she'll pop in on a couple of lives with us and hang out, man. She's good. She's good people, man. She likes her Rio, and she likes that damn king cake, man. She is all over that damn king cake, man. She's all about that shit right now. So yeah, she'll definitely when and I'm thinking I'm gonna try to do a shorts or some lives or something while we're on the trail, because I think you guys might enjoy that too. Absolutely, life's full of roller coasters, man. It's been this way since granddaughter who's living with us was born in December 2010. My wife had a heart attack 2 days after she was born, and we've been dealing with this stuff ever since. So it's just kind of one of those things, man. So good man upstairs has been keeping her with me, so everything's good. So you know what? The IR Crittenens, god damn it. But where the hell did you come from, Dizzy? You just fucking pop back in? I mean, yeah, that was one of the Crittenens. I bash Crittenens a little bit. Not, I don't bash it. It's just not my jam. That one is close. I bought 2 bottles of that when we were there in 2024, and I gave one to my daughter in New Orleans, and I brought one home, and it's gone now. We drank it, so obviously wasn't terrible, and it's not something we could get here. So, but it's one of those. It's not to the point of we're gonna buy it and have it on the shelf when we got Rio. Coming on down.
Yeah.
What do you need to do?
I have to eat something.
Well, come on down. Nobody's gonna say anything. You can kind of duck down behind the camera or whatever else. Done woke the wife up apparently.
No.
So yeah, this live stream's going way longer than I thought it was going to. When you want to just duck below the camera and nobody will see you.
Can I move this for a
Yeah,
second?
you can move this. Can you? And then you duck below the camera.
Oh, shit.
Just your head's probably going to show up. Just do it. Just do it. Just walk past it. Nobody's going to see it.
Okay.
Quick.
Hi, everybody.
Go. Go. Just rubbed your boobs right across the front of it, but okay, whatever. You did.
Well, everybody got a shot.
Everybody got a shot. What the fuck? Boss lady enters the room, Queasy says. Queasy says, Steve's in trouble now.
No, Steve's not in trouble.
No. She good, man. She decided she got to have something to eat. Her blood sugar got low or something. But can you eat this late?
Yeah, I got 10 minutes.
You got 10 minutes? You better eat now then. Yeah, you got till midnight. So I probably need to wrap this damn thing up. These boys be killing me. Who's still here? Can I even see that? I'm going to get Queasy to coach me on these damn lives. 10 minutes is 10 minutes, cuz. Yeah, I hear you. God damn, how long has this thing been going? Like 4 hours?
Dang, that's long.
I'm gonna break the damn Josh, Kanan, and Joe live, but the one where Joe had to coach softball the next day and thought he was gonna die. I think everybody else done bailed out anyway. Queasy, it's me and you, dog. Well, let me do it, Joe. Come on, Playboy.
Come on, man. Did you introduce Truman?
No, I didn't introduce Truman. He made his ass known, but Jillian done come down here. She done been chiming in. Now she's a moderator on my channel. Now she's all big now.
Oh. Well, it's only right.
Yeah, man. I got the diehards in here. The ones that are like, shit, I gotta go to work tomorrow, and this son of a bitch kept me up all damn night. If the hunt video tomorrow's all over the place, you'll know why. Because I not well rested. Come here, Truman. Come on. All right, come on. All right. There's my dog. Got to get the dog on here.
That's right. He's part of it.
Yep. Asshole.
Well, yeah, he's that.
He is that. Yeah. Yep.
I'd probably be down.
Queasy says, sweet pup. Oh, if he only knew.
Oh, no, Queasy, no.
This dog's an asshole. I love him, but he's an asshole.
Yeah. For sure.
Alright. Oh, that motherfucker's spoiled as hell.
Hey, Bubba.
I do like this shit because all I got to do is I don't have to type shit. Just talk into this thing. I can just look on there and see what they're typing and go, yeah. Yeah, he's spoiled. He's a fat ass.
He is fat. He's fatty. You can have his buddy.
Alright.
I'm sorry. You can't have nothing. There's chocolate chips in it.
Well, that's definitely, looking at the video, it's definitely the right place that it needs to be as far as where it shows up on the YouTube. I mean, it's it basically shows from here to here. I mean, it's perfect.
Nice.
So at least I know where to set it all up now.
Are you about ready to go night-night?
He is. He's probably pissed at me because it's midnight and he's still down here.
I know.
I'm hanging out here with my boys, man.
That's cool. Alright, fix your lip. You look like you're at work.
They have made this first live really, really good.
I'm so glad. I know this is what you wanted to do.
So I told him, I said, all I want to do is just do this. I just want to hang out. Yeah, this shit ain't gonna have no structure to it. It ain't gonna be like Kanan's. Kanan's shit's like all professional.
Sometimes no structure.
Although I did look at some of his early videos, they were pretty fucking rough.
We love Kanan.
Oh yeah, I love Kanan, he's my boy.
About time to make a trip down there. Maybe we go look at some houses.
No, Joe was already like jonesing that we need to go to Colorado next.
We do have to go to.
And I told him, I said, we're going to try to make it up there this summer.
Yeah. We gotta go see Olive too.
But I get scared about Joe because he's like, you need to come up here and see me, Playboy. Whoa, hey, no.
Do you want to? Do you want a grape drink after your Olive?
Fucking Arby's. Oh, yeah, the early ones with Jaron. Yeah, those were kind of rough. Yeah, you're right. No, but I don't mean that in a bad way because I'm tell you, I'm going to sit here and the few little shorts that I did or whatever else, let me tell you, you get critics. They are quick to tell you everything you are doing wrong. And it's like, you're not doing anything right, you're doing everything wrong. And people don't realize that when you stick that camera in front of your face, how difficult it really is. I mean, you get tongue-tied, shooting those shorts over there, I felt like somebody was just like kicking me in the face the whole damn time when I was trying to talk. And I'm like, the problem is you're talking and you're thinking about the next thing you're going to say and you just get tongue-tied because you're trying to roll into the next thing. So, like the wife said, you just kind of have to maybe make a script or something in front of you where you can go through it, especially like on your shorts when you're just trying to whip something out like in a minute or two. So I said whip it out. But yeah.
Did you bring up the idea of wistery?
No, I didn't bring up that, The wife said something about trying to, and that we both talked about it. It's something I could do as like a short doing something called Wistery, whiskey history, and try to do some kind of a short like that. Just trying to get something because the short like 2 days ago or Monday for the Bottled and Bond thing, it got like 1,400 views. I mean, it was like something that took me like 2 minutes to shoot. It was like ridiculous. So, I did the king cake one yesterday and it only got like 160. So the Bottled and Bond one, I was like, I don't know what I did different, but I'm trying to think if I can do a whiskey history thing or something that might get it going. Because for YouTube, it's all about views, as you guys know. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and end this thing tonight, man. It's enough's enough, man. I need to get upstairs and get to bed because I actually got to get up and take care of business tomorrow, if you know what I mean. So, again, cannot thank you guys enough for your support. Getting in here, being active, liking the video, subscribing to my channel, passing it on to others. I mean, it just means the world to me. And like I said, I thought 5 or 6 people would show up tonight, and here you guys did. You guys showed up in big numbers. So, yeah, you guys got my number. If you need anything, give me a text, and see what we come up with next. But like I said, we got the Bourbon Trail coming up next weekend. May do a short or two, and maybe a hunt video tomorrow. But yeah, other than that, I think we're out of here for the night. But thanks again. See y'all next time. Cheers.